Hello, internet. Welcome back to the stream. It's good to be back here. Glad everything seems to be working so far. Hopefully our internet does not blurp out at all. But it's me, it's Elzon. Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing all right. It's Friday! Finally! It's the end of the week. I can sleep tomorrow. But outside of the norm for the way I kick off the Friday streams, which is pretty much, boom, it's the weekend. We go straight into submissions and the A to Z. Umi, hello, you are indeed first. Welcome back. Hope you're doing all right. I did want to talk a little bit about some things that I've been thinking about for the stream, just so like you guys have an idea, I have an idea of what I'm doing, and also to just introduce a little transparency as to like what I'm actually doing or where the stream is gonna go, because I've been really thinking about it a lot, like a ton. This past week I've had like a few realizations, and like it's given me a lot of energy just in general about streaming, which is pretty good. So just a brief, well, I don't know how long this is going to take, probably not too long, like 5 to 10 minutes-ish. I have been doing some planning over the past few days. I have a rough map of my content for the next month or so. And there, when I was building it, I could see the sections where I'm usually like, do I really want to do that on X day? So I'm going to be thinking about that. I'm anticipating that the next month or so is going to be a lot of testing, like just figuring things out. The term for eating soup with a fork is called sporking. Next time you go down, we should totally spork. Exactly. You can even spork at Panera Bread, which is great because they have bread bowls and all hail fucking chunks of bread. But also hello and welcome back. Hope you're doing all right. The next month is probably going to be testing a bunch of things. Some of that's going to be content. Other stuff on that line though is going to be just like stream features, because I have a lot of ideas. Love Panera. All hail Panera, honestly. Whenever I go there, I order like 5 different things because I'm like, you have so many good options. And then I eat too much, but it's great, and I'm basically a fat cat afterwards, and it's wonderful. So I'm not going to be doing as much pure LoR, which is honestly a relief for me. Not because I don't like the game. I still love the game. Expeditions are a blast. PvP is pretty good. I don't play Path of Champions, honestly, because it's never particularly interested me personally, but it looks pretty good, so, I mean, that probably not going to pop up in my stuff, but we're definitely going to keep going with it. Once expeditions roll out or roll down or disappear, basically. Berserk, hello, also welcome back. When I'd show up, I know yesterday the internet was really bad, so I couldn't be there yesterday, and I was just sitting there. I was like, well, if I can't stream, I'll work on something else. So I worked on thinking about content. Hi. Whenever expeditions are removed, we're just going to do, I think, viewer requests and maybe ranked for those weekend days, because LOR on the weekend is pretty fun. I like it a lot. Viewership's pretty good those days, so that's where my thoughts are there. Also, there's the patch coming up and also the May release, and I'm definitely going to be in LOR for that, obviously. Like, I'm excited for Jin, who isn't? So that's like the broadest possible strokes of what I'm going to be thinking about. Otherwise, the immediate stuff that I want to get done like before April or like immediately is I have like 4 out of 5 solid emote ideas, so those should be coming in the next week. I want to clean up the alerts. The channel point redeems are a lot right now. Like there's some good ideas in there, but I do want to clean those up in general. So I'm gonna be working on those, hopefully like tidying, putting the icons for everything, so it's like solidifying the color scheme and such. Music requests, if you submit one, I'm gonna try to get that turnaround to 1 week. No more than that. Teching at expeditions kind of sucks. Yeah. They're removing draft from the whole fucking shenanigans, and I'm just like, why can't you just leave it? I know you have this new fancy PvE roguelike sort of thing, but I want draft. MTGA draft is expensive. It pays out better, but it's also expensive. Yeah, so that's unfortunate for LOR. Maybe they'll bring it back, but probably not in the short term, unfortunately. But music turnarounds, hopefully a week, should be pumping those out faster so that no one is like, have you done the request yet? I'll be like, no, it should just be done. So hopefully gonna work that out. Need to work on introducing new mods as well. Glass is gonna start working more, and I don't want to necessarily fly as solo, so that's something to think about. Also need to catch up on VOD uploads. I do it in spurts, and that's not great, so we're gonna hopefully, again, by the end of this month, hopefully just be completely up to date. Stream happens, VOD is uploaded the same night or the same day, basically, whatever time it is. So hopefully those will be up to date. This ties into something else that I've been thinking about, which is just YouTube content in general. I put it down here. As a new player, the fun way to try cards you don't have access to. That's what I did when I started too. When I first joined LoR, I was like, I don't want to buy things that I don't know if I like. But it's hard to test things. And Path of Champions has fake cards, so it's a little less just try the things out. But yeah, I just jumped into expeditions and I was like, the price is not too bad. If you do well, it's fun. And if you don't do well, you learn something. But it lets you play all of the things if you draft them. A mod can upload a mod with his bod, presumably. Yes, I'm gonna go with yes. But where was I? It was mods, it was bods, it was expeditions, and it was YouTube. Gonna think about YouTube content pretty seriously, or at least start trying to like draft. I've already started drafting a script for a review of a TV show, which I know is completely out of left field for what I'm doing on the stream right now, but I need to start somewhere. And I found a show that I was like, this is fun, this, I have an emotional attachment to it, so that's going to go up at some point on the main Elzon channel, not the Elzon VODs. Hopefully again by the end of the month. I think by the end of the month. It might be another week or so out, but for now I'm going to say end of the month so I can push myself to do that. So yeah, YouTube is also going to hopefully become a thing. I put this in here because it's very true for me personally, is the content I watch on YouTube is a lot of like just commentary stuff. I don't know if that's what I want to make, but has certainly influencing my decision of like where I go on YouTube kind of thing. But that's like further down the line. You learn a lot, but still have fun. Yeah, it's a good learning experience because it also it forces you to think about the cards like in relationship to each other. Like when you're looking at the panel of like, ooh, I can craft something, it's less, it doesn't force you to be like, oh, if I have this 2 damage over here and that damage over there, how do they tie in together and form a deck, like a deck with a purpose? Like, what is the purpose of the deck? In Expeditions, it forces you a little bit more to think about that, which I really like. We're moving along, catch up on the VOD uploads. So this is what I've been up to for the past like 2-3-ish days. And this is the part that really made me excited again, like re-excited. Because the past couple months, I don't know if anyone can tell, but I have been really happy to stream, but I've been feeling a little directionless and like, I'm just gonna throw on the camera and play LoR because that's a default. I don't want to have defaults anymore, because I feel like I end up in a rut and end up stagnating a little bit. So I like sat down and was like, what do I want to use LoR for? What do I want to get out of LoR? What can I contribute to LoR, so on and so forth. We're gonna stick with it, obviously. I've said that already, but in the meantime, I'm also gonna on Thursdays probably do other content, like just not even Riot Games content, just other stuff. It might honestly be me working on a bunch of stream interactivity things that I realize that I don't care if other people want to watch. I just kind of want to hang out and work on the stuff that I'm working on. So that might be Thursdays. Otherwise, it might just be other IRL stuff or just different games each week or something like that. Mondays are kind of the same, but that's probably going to stick with gaming and not IRL. Do survival horror games. Berserk, there's a very insidious idea that Glass had, which was we have a VR and I have heard that there are VR versions of Resident Evil, and you don't understand how much that gives me anxiety. It gives me so much anxiety because I'm gonna panic. I'm gonna fall to the floor and just cry. Like, you don't understand how much I'm going to be crying. Do it, bro. Ah! Yeah, I could do that. Listen to Berserk. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna die. My brain is gonna tell me that I'm gonna be dying. Bullying L. Someone is spamming in the chat. The spam is coming from a mod. Yes. Follow my guts. I don't want to follow my gut. My gut is telling me no. My gut is telling me to run in the opposite fucking direction. Also, Martin Thomas, hi, welcome back. Likes that idea a lot. Report me to the mods. Me. Hey Glass, I think I need to make New Kid a mod just so that he can fuck with you more effectively. I think that's what I need to do. I could always ban Glass myself, but yes, you know what? Fine. Consider torture. That's what we're gonna put there at the bottom for content material, and then I'm gonna cry. But over the past 3 days, back to what I was, I think, outlining. Yes, back to what I was outlining. The past 2 to 3 days, I have been thinking about an idea that's very small right now, but I think it will be really cool and fun if I can get it to work. And it involves all of you people in the chat, and it will also hopefully be able to include, what's the word that I'm looking for? Done. Some interactivity, and like you guys will be able to put keywords into it and generate a product afterwards. That I am keeping a little under wraps for now. Just because I want a finished version out before I really like tell you guys what it is. But I have in the process re-downloaded Python, downloaded Spider, looked at pure data for the first time in like a couple years, and I'm super excited to go back to it, if only because the way you start a program in pure data is you put in a load bang, and you know what, I love to load those bangs, personally speaking. I also discovered Chatty, which does basically the thing that I was trying to custom code myself, and I was like, damn, Chatty does it already, it's already in a text file. So I had a moment of I should have just looked it up a little bit harder, though it did hide the feature in the Chatty documentation a little bit. It was not easy to search for. I also downloaded Beartail and Python modules, and it's basically full of shit that looks like it was built in the 2000s, but is still like a usable program somehow. Like I need to show you guys Beartail. I need to show you how old this looks. Enjoy how old this looks right here. This chat log is the thing that I was trying to get to work manually in Python, and it didn't, but Chatty does it for me, so I'm going to ignore that part, and I'm going to close Beartail. But also, why does it look like it was built in the 2000s? Why hasn't it been updated? Probably because it's a Win 2003 redistributable thing feature that I wanted, and it's there. Okay, here we go. Still newer than Oregon Trail. Oh, true. There is a musical based on Oregon Trail. Fun facts. It's great. Go watch it. So basically, I've been thinking about interactivity and custom programming some stuff to work with the chat and the stream. Ever since I downloaded the LoR board and put in the voice lines and was like, I can set up just so many like triggers and things for this program. I really want to work with it and figure it out and focus on making the stream. Like, I think one of the switches that flipped this week was, I don't want Runeterra to be as big of a focus, and I want more, I'm a streamer and I can play with Twitch and the chat and a bunch of other interactive things, and that's more where my focus is going right now, and I'm so fucking excited. I can finally go back to my fucking hyper-focus nerd roots and just sit and stare at things and learn stuff for an hour, and then hopefully make the stream better. I don't know if this is any interesting for anyone else, but that's where my headspace has been, and I'm so excited. But yeah, broad concepts. Gonna keep working on the Python Leon board integration. I need to figure out the channel point redeems that I currently have on the Orin board because I want more voice lines to be available, but it's gonna fucking bulk up the channel point redeems if I do it through that system. So I'm thinking of trying to do it in the chat with a command, but then there has to be a cooldown so it's not just fucking 5,000 Victor lines in a row, because someone will try doing that, and I love you for it, but I don't want to be talked over by Victor constantly. No glass. Bad glass. And then we're gonna work also, this is basically related to the alerts and things, but like work on more complicated scenes, transitions. I like the position that I sit in on the stream right now. Hey, you can see me, the light's great. But you know, there's always room for improvement. We might be able to set up a green screen, which would be great. I still have fucking bright green fabric from the shroom costume, which I haven't used in a little bit, and those spots are velcroed on there. I could take them off. But hopefully gonna update that as well. Spamming chip lines is a sin we would all commit. That's why I'm afraid. That's why I'm like, I cannot just put that in the chat or put that on a super low cooldown or make it free or make it basically free with the channel points, because it's gonna get spammed the way the push-ups got spammed. And I have learned my lesson. I have been slightly burnt, and I wish to remain not burnt for at least a decent amount of time. We're playing Resident Evil then, right? Oh, here's the problem. It would be good content, but I'm afraid. VR, let's go. I hope it would have to also figure out the how to get my computer to do it, or Subnautica. Yeah, the ocean's scary though. I also, fun facts, don't know how to swim IRL, so it would also just have to have secondhand anxiety over that. Basically, I am an anxious person when it comes to people running after me or monsters running after me, in general. I'll think about it. I don't think about it. I've already been talking for like 15 minutes, so the by estimate of 5 to 10 is completely bonkers. But I'm gonna keep going unless there is objections. Also, I found a related thing to the thing that I want to do with the chat that's still a secret, is TensorFlow. I found some tutorials for it. I don't actually think I need TensorFlow or machine learning in general. It could be fun to play around with. Like, imagine if we could like machine learning something for each stream. Like, that would be pretty good. Swimming IRL is the best in real lakes. I'd imagine so. I don't like pools. I also think I don't like the smell or the vibe of a pool. You know? It's too crowded. It's just, I don't want to be around a bunch of other people in the summer when it's hot and everyone's slightly crabby because it's hot. Like, why the fuck would I do that? I could sit in my fucking chair at home in front of a fan with ice and not be bothered by Steve over there complaining about his sunscreen or whatever. This is how I imagine pools. Tell me if I'm wrong. Monster, do you have a deck you want me to play? Absolutely. I have my submission list pulled up. We can do that. Pule. It's chicken, but a special flavor. All right, let me take Berserk Stack. Your real name is Steve? New kid, I apologize. I meant Steve as obviously I meant Steve as a placeholder. We can change it to Todd. Is anyone named Todd? Todd over there complaining about his fucking sunscreen. I don't care if anyone's named Todd. I'm running with it also. What are all of your real names so that I can roast you right now? Let's go. Todd works, he's a dick. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I need to paste this in though for today, because today I have a new deck and it's not March 14th anymore. Oh god, I've been offline for 4 days. It's so long. Well, 3 days, but still long. March 18th we have Berserk for the flavorful chicken. I know it, Todd. He used to be on your dick. Martin Thomas has the ultimate Todd experience. Your name is Ben for real? I know a few Bens in real life, mostly from work. They're like, for some reason, a whole bunch of fucking Bens at work. But anyway, yes, yada yada yada. I was thinking about TensorFlow. It can do some real cool stuff. Python can do some real cool stuff. Basically, coding is neat, and I want to be able to do it more with the chat and the stream, and that's what I've been thinking about. Every Ben you've met is a good dude, to be honest. Yeah, the Ben that's in our research group is great. He's so fucking straightforward. Like, if he likes something, he'll tell you. If he doesn't like something, he will be like, this is broken and you're stupid, which honestly is just kind of relaxing weirdly, because then you know if the thing you made is up to his standards or not. It's a very 1 or a 0 situation. Every bend over him has been great in bed. Also, finally, we already kind of already talked about the YouTube and things. I had some like other ideas on like maybe joining TikTok, but I'd probably just do it to like absorb TikTok material and not make anything. Content in general for the stream, which is probably the most straightforward thing that like content updates are for, is we're gonna keep LOR. We're not going to do PvE, probably. We're going to stick with PvP, work on integrating all of the neat stream stuff that I was talking about before with LOR, is like how do I make the stream as itself like a better experience for people while also just streaming LOR as a category kind of thing. Expansions will be great, but right now that's where my headspace is at. We might go back to MTGA. I've been saying this for a while. I'm probably just gonna boot it up on the stream, play my stupid historic deck, and then close it because it's expensive. But also thinking about learning Yu-Gi-Oh, streaming some Master Duel, see how that goes, see if I like it, see what the vibe is. Feet stream, TOS problem. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can show your feet, right? You just can't just have the feet be the whole thing. I also have currently socked feet, so that's a little less exciting, little more vanilla. Thursdays, that's what I mentioned before, rotating IRL stuff. Watch the anime. You can't follow that game seems complicated. It seems like it is the most Ruby Goldberg machine game that I can think of in the card space. But I might trade it a shot just to see what it is. Also, roguelikes in general, there are a bunch that I started and just haven't continued. Like Hades, Slay the Spire, Rogue Book, those kind of things. I think I might try integrating those again, just because that's what I play like on my free time a decent amount, especially Slay the Spire. That's still kind of an obsession. I hit Ascension 6 on the Silent, and I hit Ascension 10 on the Ironclad, so I'm at A10 on one of them at least, so we can go from there. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is built different. All you need to know is how do you make an opponent not play the game? Or, like, how do you just win turn 1, you know? Which is just, like, OTKs are so much more of a thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! And, like, I kind of want to experience the OTK at least once. Web-based games that can involve Twitch chat, like Jukebox TV. Oh, Jukebox can do that? I've used Jukebox. I think you can. I think you can win turn 1. Can you not? Glass, correct me. Can you do that? That's a good idea, though. Consider torture. Consider... not that. Consider... Jukebox. But yeah, that would probably get wrapped up in again, in the interactivity category, which I, again, need to just think about a lot. Meme and shit, but they do exist. Okay, when it's meta, people complain. I'd imagine they'd fucking complain. Yes, Hollow Knight will stay. Also another content thing. I really like it. I'm gonna still work on the pogoing off screen and any other. That was another thing. I do need to work on my technical ability to play games a little bit. Just because I have been in mostly like not controller setup games for a little bit, or I've played less of those, and I need to be more comfortable if I want to keep this up. This, you know, if I want to stream games, I have to get good. So I'm gonna try and get good off stream pretty consistently when on turn 2. Otherwise, it's lucky out of being able to OTK me to turn 1. Also, last thing is that I have like a interest in fighting games. I have tried a bunch of them, haven't really practiced any of them consistently. Like, I had a week where I was like, Dragon Ball Z is kind of cool, and I picked some champions, and I'm in the LOR mindset. I picked some characters, and I was like, I'll try to learn some combos, and it was kind of fun, and I really liked it, and visually it's cool. The community seems interesting. I have a competitive spirit. That might be something that also eventually gets introduced, but that's, again, I think something that will be later if it happens, just because I need to do more practice kind of thing. But yeah, that's basically all I wanted to go over, and thank you all for sticking around for almost half an hour. That took longer than I thought. But That's what I've been thinking about. I kind of wanted to talk about on the stream just so I could tell you guys what's going on and also help keep myself accountable and hopefully make some people excited because I'm excited. And yeah, like at this point, my mindset is still keep growing in LOR, but make sure that the foundations are solid and that I have interesting shit that no one else does, which is pretty easy with custom code and stuff like that. I may not be able to do all of it. That's what we can fucking hire other people for. I hate asking for help, but I can now and I need to learn to, so we're gonna ask for help if I get stuck in Spider. You're excited? I'm glad you're excited. But yeah, these are the immediate things that should be done by the end of the month or close to the start of April. Also, last thing, kind of far out in the future from now-ish, is I will be reaching my stream anniversary in, I think on May 29th or something, like very end of May. If I can get time and if I can muster the energy for it, I will probably try and do a really long stream again. Don't know if it's going to be 24 hours. We could probably manage something like 18 for sure. It's your first day. Welcome, new kid, to the madness. We're discussing some things that surely will be out of context. So yeah, that's also something to think about for me, and also I'm planning to have an event, so something to look forward to, hopefully for all of you. And that's about it. 1 year anniversary, yeah, 1 year in May. But when I started a year ago, fun fact, side notes, I was like, man, I'm gonna give streaming a shot over the summer. Like I'm gonna really sit down and stream for the summer at least to see if I like it, to see if it's a thing I want to do long term. And yeah, thank you also, Berserk. And now I'm here, and hopefully, I mean, I'm gonna continue. Currently, also, just as a note for everyone, currently streaming is an indefinite thing. How did you get here? I think you were rated and I subbed right away. I remember, I think you did come in from a raid. Void King, was it? I want to say it was Void King. And I think you gave me a pun and then you approved of my response to the pun, if I remember recalling correctly. You came from a raid? Ah, okay. Yeah, I think a bunch of people came from raids. Probably Void King? Okay. I think it was. But it was also like a while ago, like over half a year or something. But yeah, streaming currently is going to be an indefinite thing. When I started, I was like, this will be fun, this will be a great hobby, and now I'm at a point of, if I want it to be more than just a side hobby, we're gonna have to fucking climb the next hill. Whenever I talk about learning something, I call it an exponential curve, because that's basically you're building your knowledge base of, like, you start here and like it's easy to learn and then shoots up in difficulty. Again, we've plateaued and there's another curve in front of me, so hopefully I will be able to climb it well. Yeah, I follow Void King, and I've been like watching him occasionally, and I'm just like, yep, there's no LOR anymore over here, which is fair. The LOR community, which is another thing that I don't know if you guys are super aware of, but it's true, is that, well, I'm probably people are aware, because I'm sure you watch other streamers who've already talked about this, is that LOR is like slightly dropping. Well, not slightly, it's been dropping in viewership. I'm gonna still do it. I think the expansion will help a bunch. But yeah, that's another reason that I'm like also trying to pivot a little bit. Is LOR dying? It's not dying. Here's the thing. It's not dying overall. What's happening is the PvP community has been like overshadowed by PvE. So people are like a little worried about that. Growing a lot. Viewership on Twitch is going down because Path of Champions is so much more of a solo experience kind of thing, or at least that's from what I understand one of the causes of it. So yeah, it's not gonna die. It's doing really well. The numbers are shooting up. It's just that on Twitch and people watching PvP, which has been most of Twitch forever, or most of LOR on Twitch for a while, that's because Path of Champions is so big, people just kind of play it on their own time. into the PvE aspect because it's where their money is. There are so many more people playing PvE than there are PvP that they're like, oh, well, if people want PvE, we'll just do that. So as someone who mostly does PvP, I wish they would focus on a little bit more. Also, they cut seasonals, and everyone was like, why the fuck are you cutting seasonals if you want more people to play PvP? But it's because Path of Champions is doing just really, really, really well. Berserk, I need a space. I'm going to delete one of your old decks and import a new one. But yeah, that's the end basically of my rambling. Hopefully that wasn't horrifically boring. But we're gonna go do, I think, viewer requests first. Berserk, you handed me one, and then we also, the A to Z has been like a sub line on Fridays. I'm gonna try and resurrect it a little bit more strongly. So today we're gonna do the letter H, and I was looking through the list that Martin Thomas, once again, thank you for putting this together, formulated, and I think I'm gonna try Hunt the Weak, because no one plays that card, and I just have a thought of if I put Hunt the Weak and Duplication and just make a bunch of them and they have no units in hand, it'll be great. It won't work that well, especially if we go up against Bandle, but I can dream over here and we can have some meme fun. I like stories. Path, these champs known as my nuts. Yes. All hail the nuts. Berserk. So this is a spicy chicken. Give me spicy chicken. Stories are the best. I don't have a ton of great stories, but that was my streaming story for now. Stay tuned. Hopefully. Arrows and Sentry, Entreat, Nopify, Flash Freeze, Kindly Tavern Keeper, Avalanche, Blighted Ravine, Concussive Palm, Deny, Catalyst of Eons, Go Get It, Anivia, Dawn and Dusk, Get That Stairs, Buried in Ice. So I want to duplicate the chicken. Yours truly, Anivia. Amazing. And then we also have a Go Get It for fun times. Triple Deny. Why not run 3 counter spells? Honestly, whenever I see a counter spell, when I learned that Iodia had counter spells, I was like, I want to put in all of them. I want them all. My opponent's not allowed to do things. Only I am. Only I can do the things. That's not how it works, very sadly, but I wish. So that's it. Also, last thing, I don't give a shit about ranked at this point, so if you see me remain in plat for the rest of the season, that's where we're gonna stay, because honestly, thinking about ranked was giving me anxiety, and I don't want to have that anymore. So, maybe Diamond, maybe Masters at some point, but But in all of them, where's Memory Cloak at? You're hard stuck in Diamond. Oh, that's not fun. What deck are you using? I've seen a lot of people, at least from my experience, on Twitter, of like people having success with like the Sivir Akshan, which I remembered from last season, and was like, this is still working. Okay, all right. Like I can bank here. Also, Martin Thomas, congrats on plat. I have control-y things, playing FDR control. You did okay today? Oh, nice. Yeah, I feel the rush is hard to deal with when it comes down. That is a star-tipped peak, which is not what I was expecting. Okay. Ooh, I can add food. We're ordering food. I want food to get out of hard stuck gold 1. There's another fucking... Okay, that's one of our counter spells. Why are you giving me the Darius emote already? What hath I done? Oh, you're just a bitch. That's fair. I don't need to heal anything. That's gonna generate some stuff. I have the Dawn, I just don't have Anivia. I have the start of I have the day, but nothing else. Yeah, that should be fine, I think. Need to craft some Sivers. Sivir is a good investment. Sivir is a really good investment, just because she's just fucking spell shielded and everything. It does so much. Why did she do so much? The keywords are so good. What do you got? A flash freeze? Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna heal out of that, I think. They both go into avalanche range. He's just got a third Akshan. I love Akshan. Oh, I have an entreat. I have a catalyst of eons. I could actually cast this and heal about the same. Okay, there's up to 20 exactly. Food. What's that? That looks good. There's another timely tavern keeper. We do have a Niv. Do we have a Nivea? We do have a Nivea if I can draw it and get it. They have thralls? I think technically thralls. Technically there's a thrall in there. Option servers champion can go with most regions. Very, very stable. I think it's Shurima Demacia that's currently the most dominant, if I'm remembering correctly. Looks really nice. You want to play that? Yeah, Demacia. Demacia is pretty big. I have the chicken. Can I just cast the chicken? Kills you quite often. I don't know how to pilot it. I tried it like once or twice, and it just unfortunately didn't work as well as I wanted it to. Is objectively the best one. Demacia has a lot of good utility cards. Hi, goodbye. Have some draw. Think I can still duplicate. Ooh, yes. Give me that. Give me that. Breakfast for dinner. All hail. That's required? Dang, it's required. There's a promising future. Do you have Draklorn or something? What's going on here? I don't like it. Regardless, I don't like it. There's a time in a bottle. That's down to 6. Ionia version is more combo oriented to OTK. That's definitely why I haven't tried it. None. Is that good? That looks fine. That looks tasty. Eh! That's it. Moon silver. I don't want to know what's getting mooned here. What's getting mooned? Oh, it's just a bunch of time in the bottles. Can they pop that this turn? That is a legit question that I have. I have 3 healing. And we have a Dawn and Dusk. Ah, they do have the little Draklorn. Good lord. Good lord, the Draklorn. Built mostly Freljord versions, because why not? Silver Auction Core was goes with most things. That's gonna not swing at me. What are we at? We're 2 away from Enlightened. If that counts down, so they have 2 8/8s. If I summon, can I just summon this next turn? I think that's still gonna swing at us. I can't Dawn and Anivia, right? No, because I would need 12 for that, and we're gonna have 9. I think you can pass here. Use the brain. Don't know why I'm running go get it, but it's funny. Nuked 2 bandle trees with that stairs, and it was very amusing. We drew another thing. That's good. You're 1 away. The problem is that they got the 8/8s right before I was able to duplicate her. Because we have it. Nuked 2 trees with, oh yes, that stairs, which we could have used, honestly, but no way to draw it. Avalanche doesn't do much. We can heal a lot, so that's gonna be 16. That's 20 damage, but we can block 5 of it, so we go down to 15. We also have another Anivia. So I think if we just hold the Anivia and the stun, we'll be okay. Yes? No board wipes. There's the chicken. All hail the chicken. So, oh, no, okay, whoop. I expected lethal. Is this lethal? I don't think this is lethal. I think I can just do this. Harsh Windies. There is a Lovecraftian horror dating sim. That's exciting, I guess. Is it Super Seducer? Is that what it is? Oh god, that game. I remember when it came out. Alright. I can summon these at any time, I think. Romance Cthulhu Sama. It's called Sucker for Love. Oh my god. Hi. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Please leave me alone. Oh, I need to do this, 2 copies ephemeral. It will generate the egg next turn if I do that, which I don't want. I think we want to summon this on the next one. No damage went. The Tavern Keepers I should probably just dump from my hand, though. We're not gonna burn a card here, but yeah. We have Nopify. We don't have Deny. So if they have a right of negation to be done the paradise to do the grass is green and the girls are pretty. What, you don't want Cthulhu? What if Cthulhu is really pretty? Objectively, I guess, you know what, fuck it, objectively speaking, they have a... I need to deny. I needed a deny! And I had the Nopify, damn it. Alright, fine. Fine. Oh, unfortunate. What do you mean I can't copy my fucking tomb? My Tomb of Doom. Thank you very much. I wanted it. Yeah. We still aren't dead because we're still at 20. Are we burning anything in particular? No, that still comes back. I just need draw now, which is unfortunately not going to happen. I slightly lied. Yeah, sure, I guess. Alright. Chicken, don't fail me now. Eel! The tipsy owl! A nice sentry you got there. I too have a sentry. That's not what I meant to cast. I meant to cast the fucking Tavern Keeper. Why am I stupid? Ah! I've been doing that more and more often. I need to stop. That's something that definitely needs to stop happening. There's a... yep. Thralls. They haven't even cast a champion yet. I think they're just assuming that I can't do anything about it, which is correct. Regardless, I don't have any functions here. I still have a Nopify. Alright, wrong counterspell. This is chill. We're doing great. Give me a draw. Master Duel is third and new and trending in the horror section on... Wait, in the horror section? What the fuck is Master Duel doing there? Are they horrified by the plays? Master Duel is indeed third in the horror section on Steam. I never imagined this. I have another Dawn and Dusk, and I am afraid that I'm gonna have another Three Sisters. But if that is the way the cookie crumbles, I'll have to deal with it. Being in the horror section is accurate. I mean, when you think about a pharaoh possessing the body of a small child, it is kind of scary. I wouldn't want to be possessed by a pharaoh from ancient times. I've never faced a Sky Striker. I don't play enough. Or at all, really. Well, okay, I have some chickens. Use Sky Striker, the shit is hurt. What does it do? What is it about it that just is murder? You guys all kill the 8/8s if you can get an attack in. Oh boy! Oh boy, eggs! Oh boy, Anivia! No one die except Anivia. Anivia can die here. Glass knows. Glass understands. Oh my god, goodbye, Thralls. Really annoying control toolbox deck. Oh. So it just says no to everything. Look at all that fucking chicken damage. Yes! 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 I feel powerful. I still feel powerful, and you cannot change this. You cannot change this fact. You will not change it, in fact. I will have my fucking chickens. There's a Lysandra. Da! It's okay. All right, chicken, you can deal with this, right? She's just a human, technically. Technically just a human. I think it's fine. We're fine. Everything is fine. 4 or 5. Oh god. Oh god. Help. Send help. Ah, tough too. So these all do 1 damage instead of 2. Oh, but also the eggs, because there's still 0/1s. Died of the Blighted Ravine. Ah, okay. No landmark counters, no landmark destruction. Buried in Ice is okay if they cast a bunch of stuff. There's an Ice Shard. Do we care about that? It's a damage. It's 1 damage to my Nivi, or kills the 3/1, 1 damage to that. I want them to cast more stuff, to be honest. I don't want the power of True Ice. Okay, lady? I want to relax and not have to think about that. I have a... Can I do anything resembling swinging? I guess we could heal and bury the next turn. Countdown 2. I think we can try it next turn. Do I care about the Anivia here? Think we can just heal. Well, we don't actually super need to worry about healing Nexus. Is it the chicken heal? I mean, yeah, because it's not a it's not a Shadow Isles regeneration deck. It's just summon the thing 40 bajillion times. You have a countdown twice? No, you're just a regular thing. Okay. We can go get the Anivia to have 2 of them. Whether we have a flash freeze still available if we do that. I think. And then have a harsh winds in case. I mean, here's the thing. I quite like piles of shit. Not that this is shit, more just like piles of stuff. I like the pile of stuff mentality. Because it's not the meta. I can breathe. I can do stuff. My hair looks really red today. It's not actually that red anymore. It's just closer to an orange color. That's another thing. I might be changing my hair color in a little bit. I know I've done red for like 2 years. You have another fucking goddamn obliterate, and I still don't have a deny, and I still only have a notify. Though I wouldn't have had the mana for it anyway. But damn, they're countering it like that's 2 really important spells just countered by fast. I wouldn't have had the mana regardless, so that's a little disappointing. But surely we're fine. Surely we're fine. That is a flash freeze. Yeah. Do we need to save damage here? Not really. We can entomb the stuff until their next attack, but it also doesn't do much. Can I? No, because it's 1 damage each, so we get her down to a 3/1. I needed that Tavern Keeper to actually hit her. I could also just hit with fucking 3 avalanches. New Kid, thank you for the gift sub to Beef Curtains. Truly a terrifying thought there. I can just triple avalanche. That's not lethal though. So I can also just chill, I think, for a little bit. 156, yeah. That number is not a lie. Yeah, okay, finally we have the chicken. We have a Catalyst of Eons, which doesn't give me an extra mana, but that's okay. Everything is okay. New Kid is the goat, yes. Basically, it's me in the front, Glass chaosing in the back, and then New Kid just supporting the whole operation. Hi! You don't kill my chicken, please. My chicken's good. Yes. All right. Do you have anything else to fucking cast here? I don't have any more duplication in my hand, though, which is pretty sad. Pretty unfortunate there on that front. That's countdown 3. So the Watcher is also just kind of imminent. That's an avalanche. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. You have 9 mana and 2 cards. Do they have another avalanche? Is that what it is? Because I'm tempted to just pop this now, but the problem is we're only hitting with this then, and the Watcher will still come down. I can't, yeah, it's because of the fucking goddamn tough. Alright. You don't have regeneration. There's a Blighted Ravine. So deal... That doesn't... Oh, it turns it into the egg next turn, is what it does. Obliterate doesn't get me out of that at all. I actually need the Tavern Keeper to heal this now, because this is for my Nexus only. Dang it! Dang the Blighted Ravines. Inopportune timing every single time. Well, at least for us personally. I have a stun. I could kill the Lysandra, but that's really the problem. Though we do have a turn after it is cast, in which I can technically just entomb it, but then we have no units, so we're pretty locked into nothing. Yep, I can't buff that. My kingdom for a troll chant at this point. Alright, well, now I have nothing to lose, so go Lysandra. So they have the Watcher now. You summon that? You want to summon that shit? No, you don't want to summon that? Dang. Now I have a deny. You are not gonna be able to do anything about this. I am willing it now. I am willing it now that you cannot do anything about Bear Nice. I don't have it that stairs though. Can I top deck? Can I top deck like a good streamer? Are you fucking shitting me? Are you fucking shitting me right now? No, that's not attacking. I will have my goddamn deck, damn you. Ah! 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 Yo, numbers are important. Yeah, no, they had the thing, and it's very disappointing. It's so disappointing. I have nothing. I can attack with the 3-2, and I don't have anything else. Wow, this was like some of the worst top decks for this. Berserk, we're definitely doing this again, if only so that I can just like redeem myself from whatever this situation was. Okay. I have to put in food again? Okay. That's fine. What are the food options? I'm going to die. All right, goodbye deck, goodbye. Goodbye. Aha! All right, fine. Well, technically I can I technically live at all? I think so. -11 to -1. Never mind, I cannot. Let's see if we can get a GG out of it. Should have blocked over there with the 8-8, but no. To be fair, that was a misplay. But that also took like 10 minutes of my life, so you can at least give me a shot! Bitch! Alright. Will I stop calling people in Runeterra bitches? No, never. Absolutely not. Not until they all start listening to me. Because clearly I reign supreme. That's Kindred Viego. Do we have a better shot against this or a worse one? There's Entreat, there's Dawn and Dusk, there's a deny. I do want draw. Freeze is okay though. I keep the burst spells. Deny is good for what? Not a ton early, I think. That's what you like to hear. Oh no, Nivea, no, Niv, listen to me. Hi, can we have a conversation real quick? No. That's fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. Where's your fucking Camavorin? There's no Camavorin. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in you. Are they waiting to vengeance a kindred? Not a kindred, a Nivea? This is weird already. I don't know if I like it. I'm gonna start burning cards if I pass more. So we're gonna drop this Avarosan at some point. There's a deny, a nice tasty deny. 8 mana. We're here. We're finally having casting a 2-cost 2/1. Yeah, I don't particularly like that. Against a bunch of high-powered mist, double Anivia ain't bad. True. I'm not. The Anivia is actually not bad. It's more just, I don't. I do have a freeze. Can I get rid of the kindred? Probably no. They have the good old twin disciplines, don't they? So I was, oh, if I do this and then frostbite, but they just have twin, which is not great. They do have to slay my unit, so they can drain here. Let me go put in a food option though before Glass fucking eats me in retaliation. Hi, you're a 3/5. They have Viego Kindred. I have a frostbite, a heal, a stun. They don't have Spirit Journey, right? Because that's 5, I think. The 3/3 as a unit is okay. Can I just play this? We have another one in hand. It also gives us harsh winds for a future turn, assuming it hangs around, which it may not. So that's gonna be interesting. You have something for this. Unless you're just killing the kindred to buff the Viego. Which is quite possible. Yep, there's the twin disciplines, but you've used all the madness for it. So hopefully we can just do that, I think. If they have another twin, it doesn't deal with it. They need to buff health now. They have the health buff. Well, that's 2 twins out of the fucking way, at least. That I don't have to think about anymore. So they only have 1 twin left. There's a Nopify. That's okay. Deal 1 to all enemies in the Nexus. We have a heal. It's a win. I think it's a pretty decent win. They could have a vengeance, but I can maybe avalanche. Can I avalanche, please? No? Oh, they took it back. They just took it. Okay. They didn't want to trade Viego. That's fair. That's 4 damage anyway. Had sex in ages last time. I think was it a confession as we were 14? Oh god, no. Oh yeah. Hey, hi. What's up? Hi, Hydrovine. Good to see you. Yeah. Can I do that? I need to get the Anivia out of the... Not the Anivia. I need to get the Kindred out of the way. We currently have a heal and a Frostbites for next turn. How close are we to Enlightenment? If I cast the Catalyst of Eons, we're approaching it. I don't want the Kindred around, honestly. Going hard on the new kid right now. Damn the mods, indeed. I was literally about to ask, was it Catholicism that did it? Was it? Because I wouldn't be surprised. All hail Catholicism. Not actually. Please let Catholicism end. Please let it be over. Please. Please! We don't like it to be over. To kidnap me and your sister and your own kids to have us baptized. I do remember that, yeah. What is that? That has a bunch of things that look good. Nah, or not, actually. Wait. Oh, they're still thinking about stuff. 3 to all other units. Kills a miss. Does not kill that. What are we working with here? We can go up to 9 and then have an Anivia and then I think have a Dawn and Dusk, which we need to hold open in addition to a Deny, which we can. I think if I bank my mana correctly. Because we'll have 3 plus that plus the... Yep. I think we can counter their vengeances. been to plenty of masses. So the extent of my religious experience has been a Catholic funeral and a bar mitzvah. Or bat mitzvah, whatever the one is for girls, because I had a friend and she invited like everyone that she knew. What are you at? 10 of 20. So that's not gonna trigger you this turn. If I heal and get a mana gem, this is much closer. And then they hopefully don't have a response for egg, or we just recast, I think. That forces out a vengeance. I hope they don't have vengeance and then vile. Because they probably do have slay effects based on the kindred part of the deck. So I'm a little worried about that. This looks okay, actually. What is that? There's a Misty Boy, so they don't have a vengeance, it looks like. Well, they don't. They just straight up don't, because they have, if they do have, they can't bring it down to 5 mana. Oh, true, I do have the Notify. I kind of forgot about that. So we have all of the counter spells we could ever wish for, hopefully, for the Dawn and Dusk attack next turn. Hopefully. That's the dream. That is a Will of Hyonia, which is not what I was expecting and really does fuck up my day. Okay. Alright, fine. I can re-summon it, at least, enlightened, but... there's the Viego. Yeah, I needed it to live and they had a fucking recall. Why are people fucking bullshitting with the Heimerdingers today? I don't approve of it. I really wish it would go away. The problem is I can't really slow down versus that. If I counter it, Viego just turns it into an egg next turn, and then technically we do have another one. We can heal our Nexus. The mist is just going to keep coming back, though. Between stun and flash freeze, we might be able to get away with it. But certainly not super easily. Not super easily at all. I think I do need to counter, though. They don't have another one. So that's okay. They haven't to fucking deny themselves. Jesus Christ! Oh, man. This deck, I don't even think it's necessarily a problem with the deck. It just so far has been having abysmal luck. Absolutely abysmal luck. So we'll do the typical 3 tries, but damn, how do they always have the answers? Take my 3/3. There's the deny. I needed that earlier, which didn't happen. So that's exciting. We do have the chicken back. I should have done it on 8/8. Pretty sure, actually, yeah. We do have a stun still. We can stay alive at a little bit of HP. But then we still have the issue of the thing not coming back, and we're at 2 HP. And so they want control metas. Yeah, I'm a mid-range player. I don't desire control. I desire being able to remove units, but not control per se. Okay. There's that back. Yep. I have it that stairs. Does that do anything? No, because it's at 8. And Viega's gonna take the thing. I'm the perfect example of all roads end in control. No, Glass, no, that's not the answer. That's not the answer. Can you send one more? Yeah, sure. And there's the Kindred. Why does everyone hate this deck? Why does everyone hate my chicken? I mean, you do take the 3/3. No, you take the Anivia because it's a champion. How many slay effects is that? Not enough to level, but it's approaching it. There's a sentry. I can summon ephemeral eggs, but then they need to transform, so that does the opposite of function. Kindred's about to level. I have an 8/8, and that doesn't do anything, so that's exciting. Nothing is more wonderful than draw spells. I started as Green Stompy. The two rivals to the death, mono red goblins, just end up playing Dimir control. Probably. Also, Dimir is great. All hail Dimir. No, I don't want you to do that. We have gotten 2 denies out of them. That doesn't mean much, but I'll take it. Beautiful. I can dawn and dusk my draw. How many cards do we have left? 25. I could just cast it on the 2/1 for BM purposes, which, you know what? Fuck it. Jodas and Grixis, we have fun down here. I'll hail the Grixis. Tricolors or decks require too many rare lands. You gotta get those shock lands. You gotta not fucking recall my goddamn fucking units! Why? I'm being too loud, and I know I am, but I don't care. I am experiencing too much suffering to be quiet about it. This is just pain. I'm witnessing pain. Yada 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 yada. Yada is in treat. Great. Can I get a GG? I can! You were kind of a dick earlier with the emotes, but I'll take it! One more attempt. One more attempt. Why do they... How do they always expect the dawn and dusk? I'm in normals. Where's the people who just started and don't know what they're doing? And I can therefore fucking shit stomp. Where's the person who's just like, man, Runeterra looks like a fun, colorful game, and then I crush their hopes and dreams. Oh, that's what streaming has made me. No, not concurrent timelines, you bitch. No, put it back. Oh, this is, I mean, maybe they're trying this out and don't know what they're doing, but I doubt it. I sincerely doubt it. I'm becoming a control player. Here's the problem, though. My introduction to control was still Teferi. And I don't know if I can ever get over that, because fuck Teferi and everything that he stands for. That guy is just so annoying when he's on the field. Planeswalkers, why? Though nothing will be Oko. Nothing will ever be Oko, Thief of Crowns. Boosty, hello, welcome back. Hope you're doing all right. Also, Berserk, let me copy in this new one. We'll go with that. In a bit. Okay. Teferi is one of the best characters in Magic lore. Here's the thing. His character is great. His card designs just cause me suffering and pain. So much pain. I don't want to think about it. I feel left they introduced Teferi Tribal because he had so many viable planeswalkers. Also just a bad time. Though, to be fair, my approach to Magic is very just, I want to do the stupid shit, please don't stop me. So, did not play well with Teferi when I started, because all I was like, I just want to summon 5,000 units on the board. I want to abuse the fact that Magic doesn't limit the things. Do you have another one? This deck sometimes runs 3, so I don't know if this Nopify is worth, but they do need it out before the 8 cost happens, so this will force out a second one, if anything. Maybe they don't have a second one in hand. Overdraw and concurrent is not what you want to do, so it's quite possible. Azorius Teferi made everyone cry. Oh, Azorius. I used to play blue-white a little bit. Not very much, though. Not enough to be much of a thing. So they only have 1 mana. Did they have Pokey in hand? God, I didn't want the meta today. Oh, I didn't want the meta today. Why did it have to be the meta today? I don't want it. Put it back, please. Put it the fuck back. If I do this and stun, we don't take damage. And we get draw. We have an Anivia next turn. That prevents any striking. They only have 1, so I want to also deny them the draw if they get it. Play with Flyers, you have no defense. Flyers win games, no shame in it. All hail flyers, though. Mostly Night Veil Predator. Mostly, I just love Night Veil Predator. Also, David, hello, welcome back. Sharima, your emperor has returned. I have a buried in ice. Do they have a buried in ice? Probably. Quite probably. They might not have a way of getting rid of this, though. One to all enemies. 2 mana left. I'm gonna just throw the chicken out in the front. Here we go. 7 mana. Don't have that yet. I won't have it yet either, though. There's some stances. You can cast 1. You can cast a grand total of 1, and it's probably going to be on the Trundle? The Gnar. That becomes a 4/5. Okay, fair enough. We can deny they're buried. Ah, true. I say all this shit about counterspells, and I'm like, do I have one in hand? No. Yes, you do. My brain is like, you don't have one. You don't have any way of getting around their stuff. You do, and it's called the thing you are just like, man, I wish I had more of that. Okay, chicken damage getting pushed. Dawn and Dusk. Hopefully, eventually, if we could draw Catalyst the next couple of turns, we should be okay. Ah, bear stance. Lovely. Beautiful. Adore it. Alright, Gnar. Here we go, Gnar. Just don't draw another fucking concurrent before the turn rolls over. That would be great. Please, please, please don't do that. Please. Please. I'm asking you politely. Please don't. Pokey into Anivia... Maybe, but it just regenerates, and then we have a go get it to save it. If we need to, they're at 8. We are at 9. Ourselves, actually. They don't have counter spells, which is a fun fact. But I think we still technically want to... Well, actually, we do have it that's there, so I could wipe 2 champions if I cast it now. I think this is an okay block. We do... Yeah, we also have the thing. We should have Will their Gnar just to make them cry. Just to make them be sad. Yeah, we do have it, though, which honestly might be worth. Because we can get rid of both of those. I'm tempted to do it after they cast Pillar, though. Because they're going to do that next turn, right? So it's the Pillar, it's the leveled Trundle, they have a Gnar. Can I get it all in a sweep next turn? I think that's what I want to try and do. And then hit that stairs on their next, or what would have been their next attack. Because then our Anivia will also almost be there, so I think we can cast the Dawn and Dusk a little bit better. I think so. I think that's right. So they just did that. Don't need to counter it so far. I could technically heal something here. That's just a leveled Gnar, that's fine. They have to cast the ice, right? They have to. They have to cast, not the ice, well, ice. They have to cast Ice Pillar. I should very much specify. They have to cast Ice Pillar. So just heal a nit. Well, no, we need the mana for this. So we have 2 left. I think we just wait for them to cast. We have Harsh Winds now. Yep, there they go. They refill. They get a level. That's a vulnerable again. They don't have concurrent. So that is not randomly transforming into a Dreadway. So they summon one other thing. Can I pull this now? They have 11 mana. I want them to cast something else, but I don't know if they're going to. Or if I open pass with all this mana, I think they're going to read that I have it. Actually, will they read that I have it? Because they might not expect it out of this deck. But, I mean, those 3 targets are pretty important anyway. They could have a 3 Sisters, I think, but that doesn't matter because they can't save anything from beyond. Yeah, it looks really sus. It looks suspicious enough that they're gonna just also pass it back and then open swing, which we can't do. Like, they may not have expected Buried in Ice, but they would have read something else. That's a Sentry. I'm gonna just deal... do I want the draw in there? It's Nexus damage. Don't have an Opify. I care about the draw. I don't... Well, it gives them an opportunity to draw. Well, you know what? No. I'm just gonna go with pressure, I think. For Leona, they might end the round if you pass, just because. Also, fair enough. Also true. That's 9 over there. You have a lot. There's another Trundle. So they have an unfortunate amount of recast ability. But I hopefully the Chunk will just do it. If they kill my egg, that's okay. If they have ways of killing both, that's pretty bad. Catalyst brings it up this turn, but I also need this thing. Yeah, I think you can take that. What are you getting bonuses from? Currently just Pillar, I think. We ain't scared of no troll. Yeah, that's great. I'm still gonna delete your landmarks, I'm pretty sure. So they actually didn't cast the Pillar. Interesting. 3 mana. No counter spells. If I had banked one more, we would have been okay there. I think we have it. That's theirs anyway. Because we also do have another Anivia next turn. Obliterate landmarks. Don't choose the wrong one. I have done that in the past, and it's no fun. Okay. So this dies. They don't have lethal. At least I don't think they have lethal. I don't think they do. They can challenge a bunch of stuff, so that's 5 plus whatever the Trundle is generating. Which, I mean, can't be 14. They can't have 14 8 plus cost cards in there. So that's a 9, 7. We're down to 6. We have our lovely Anivia still hanging around at the moment. Timeline's getting some karma. Minus the karma, but yes. Doing okay there, 0-1. You're killing that, 0-1? You're killing that, fair enough. I can't do anything about that. I do have another one, though, at least, which we can level and duplicate. I can do it, maybe! Maybe I can do it! They have a ridiculous amount of mana, though, and if they have their own, I can at least deny it, but we miss out on the duplication here. These can all go, at least. Because the Trundle dies to both. Ain't no pansies, force the buried. Oh no! Oh no! There's the 3 sisters. You want to entomb that shit? You do want to entomb that shit. I will counter you, I think? I could go get it and resummon it. I think just a regular deny. I think just a regular deny here. And then we can also entreat out Frostbite next turn. They don't have another one. Do they have another? No, they could have another one if they have another 3 sisters. Go get it is funnier. Go get it is a lot funnier. But I think I am gonna do this for now. Okay, so we get a swing, a swiggity swoon. Swiggity swoon, here we go. That's, yep, yeah, okay, yep. Good. They surely have drawn a concurrent by now. That's what they're waiting to recast it as, isn't it? So they can get the 8 cost. Swiggity swoogity, we're coming for that booty. We are coming for that booty. Yes. We're at 6. We still have Frostbites. I think I'm gonna bank, because we also have, let's see, Harsh Winds is 6, so 8. Plus 5 is 13. If we need to cast all of it, we can. You're discarding a Bear Nice. So you did have the thing. You did have it. Interesting. I am out of counter spell, so I think I actually... Should I just heal my Nexus here? We have... That gives us 2... Well, still have this and the Anivia, so that's only 8 there. I just don't want to die to Overwhelm, somehow. Somehow I don't want to do that. Give it all off of the Pharos. Okay, I have 4. There's a draw. I think, chillin'. I think we're chillin'. I can also potentially just add... Well, we're out of mana, so cannot avalanche out as I would like to. But nothing currently has Challenger. There's another fucking Frostbite. There's that. That has Vulnerable now. So some small thing is going to take it. Trundle is still the only thing with Overwhelm at the moment. Is that fine? I think that's okay for now. 12 over there. They've lost 1. That's okay. +4. I don't want to know what's in your hand, sir. We are going to safety block because I have completely failed to do that before and it's bitten me completely in the ass. So if we do this, it's -2, so we do need to Frostbite. Just a 13 and I think something else dealing damage to us. I think, yep. Probably has a second Buried in Ice. Probably. At least we have 2 Anivias though. So that's something. It means that summoning a bunch of them is going to be slightly impractical because I won't be able to have as much board space to do stuff. But I'll take it for now. That will be our last Anivia. Yeah, Baron and Ice. Don't have recall. We can draw the other one, but I think pass and just burst it out. They have in it that stairs. Blighted Ravine. Think still just entreat, summon the thing. So they dropped 1. This gives us 4 mana left over. Those 2 entreats are really keeping us in this. Landmarks. Yep, landmarks as expected. That gives them a draw. If they block with the Trundle, they actually have a block with either of these. They're just gonna block with that. That's 2 damage. They still get draw out of this. We can go up to 10 next turn, potentially. This doesn't do anything. They have 5. If I heal down to everything, that brings us up to 9 and then brings them down, which I think is fine, honestly. Because I need healing of some sort. They have 3 mana remaining. They give us an opportunity. We might be able to Dawn and Dusk. I doubt it, though. Isn't it that stairs? We need to rely on the heal, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully they don't have a way of granting it vulnerable. That would be bad. Do they only have 1 concurrent in there? I thought the deck usually ran at multiple copies in the case one you just didn't draw or you did get countered. Are they just not casting it? Is that what's going on? There's another Buried in Ice. So they have dropped every single one of them. They have dropped every every ice that they have. I don't have Catalyst and something else. That's bad. I think Trundle just kills us. I think it does, honestly. Because I can't recall in the face of it and I don't have a stun. Yeah, I mean, I can still do this, but I'm 1 mana short on the other one. Dawn and Dust just to do it. Probably just Dawn and Dust to do it. But yeah, that is currently, I think, too much. Why not? Fair enough. Might as well. Let's go! Do you have another 3 sisters? Yes, no? Wait, 2 Mystic Shots? They have cast 1 before, so they might have more of them. Get excited and Mystic Shot. Okay. Fine! Fine! God damn it! Damn. Okay. Can we get a GG? Can we get a GG, I said? Damn. 2 out of 3. Does that count? Does LeBlanc count? Opponent is overcautious. Concurrent? I think they just drew, I think they also drew weirdly. I was expecting the 1 mana spell to be cast again. Like, where the fuck was that? Boo, no fun? Yeah, I think we just ran into people who had answers too many times. Like, this should work. We have 3 counter spells and 3 Dawn and Dusks and the landmark combo. So hypothetically, it's enough meme in there to overpower some basic ass decks, but we ran into either they had an answer. The first one got countered though. They didn't need to cast it. They didn't. Yeah, it seems like a waste to have cast a bunch of 8 costs without using a mana, because it's only 1 mana anyway. So if they're at like round 13 or whatever the fuck it was, is it not better to cast it so you have the chance of drawing Dreadway and stuff off of your big units? Because they cast the pillar and they hit that stairs. Wanted it to be casted. It's fucking boring without it. It's the whole point of the deck. It's the whole point. Why are you wasting it? Yeah. It's the only way you can get RNG out of fucking goddamn Bandle or the Arsenal or something. Why? I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed they didn't cast the second. I don't know why I'm so disappointed. It's just like, that's what the deck is supposed to do, right, you dumbass? The more I play this, the saltier I get. The saltier I get at plays, I just don't understand, because that to me just seems objectively dumb. But anyway, Auction Ziggs, yes. And in the meantime, Berserk, let's give this other submission a try. Hopefully we can do better with it. Hopefully. I do still have an Auction Ziggs in here. I need to edit it, probably. I haven't looked at it in a day and an age, so it's completely out of date. Desire to see timelines. It's the only time in which I wanted to see the timelines. The only scenario in which I want to see timelines is when someone is apparently trying to run it and then not casting it. Why? I'm so confused. Like, that is the linchpin of the... You could get Dreadway! I would rather have died to Dreadway! At least let me die with dignity to lead the decks to make room. We have space anyway. Yeah, I need to just go through my inventory and remove everything. Back it up to Mobalytics or Runeterra and just clean sweep the thing, and then also tag everything better so that if I need to find something again in the future, I can actually find it. Meat Stick ahoy. Shadow Isles, Freljord. So this is not the transpose. This is not the transpose the Tryndamere. That's Bandle. Sentry, Vol, Feast, Flash Reed, Tavern Keeper, Avalanche, Ravine, Eons, Trundle, Whale, Vengeance, Atrocity, Hit That Stairs, Tryndamere, Ledros, Ruination, and Feel the Rush. Feel the Rush. Okay. So we just want the big boys down, and then a Ledros for fun. Ruination gives us a Tryndamere if he dies, which is nuts. So yeah, that should be fine. Here we go. Aside from the zombie chicken, rather die to Dreadway. I would rather die to Dreadway. If I'm gonna go out, at least do it in style and not to a fucking Trundle. Who plays Trundle for style points? He's just a big, good unit. I say as I play Trundle. No offense to Trundle, honestly. I don't like looking at his troll face the same way I don't like looking at Pike's face. Kill demons with Azarelia. Azarelia. Oh, Withering Whale is actually okay, though. I need to survive. We just need to survive. We just need to drain everything that they got. There's a blighted ravine. There's something that is extraordinarily drainable. So I don't want you to have that because it summons a bunch of things. Mastery 5 Trundle asks, let that insult slide. Trundle is annoying. He's a good card. He just has a lot of usefulness in him, which I'm sure. Obviously not a huge troll fan, but this is fine. This is fine. There's another blighted ravine. Every canyon. You want to attack with that Azir? It's a nice tasty Azir. I can't do anything about that, but draining here does nothing. We can do that after combat though, bring us up to 19, get a mana gem. And then we'll have... We would have had the Trundle out regardless. I think that's okay, though. In that case, actually, deal 2 to everything. Bring that Azir down to 2. Bring us up to 18 and them down to 17. That actually is, I think, better for... There's a transposition Tryndamere? Yes, there is. I think it's Yetis, so if you summon the Abominable Guardian in Freljord, you can then transpose it such that it shows up later. As to not attack is like asking Peter Griffin to not insult Meg. It's impossible. Truly a fool's errand there. Alright, I have a Trindy. But yeah, basically you just get them out super early in the hopes that your Abominable summons itself to the field, so then you can just get rid of it later. That's 2 Burbos. And a blade. Wish I had the Withering Whale now, but we don't. How much damage is that? 5? Yeah, that's 5 damage. Okay. Yes. I don't have a ravine, unfortunately. But we do have it next turn, potentially. Everyone's good on mana, unfortunately. Wish I was better on the mana. Hi! Good. No thank you. Really, really no thank you. I don't approve of that. Kind of nuts. Easier said than done. Granted, Minimorph and Hush is seen less now. I've tried it a couple of times and we got it to work, I think, once. Unfortunately, it was only once, though. I can still kill everything on the board with the Blighted Ravine. So I'm gonna cast that Blighted Ravine. Oh, it leveled though. Fuck. Okay, I was 1 off then on that. I have to take damage. Oh god. Please let the Azarelia end. You need to... That just dies. Or at least it should, I think. Or, yeah, or you just kill it to summon Aurelia, presumably? What's Aurelia at? Leveled. I'm at 1 HP. I have a ruination. One day, I guess, maybe, sort of. That's nice. Doesn't really do much. This would be great for landmarks if I had the Buried in Ice, but we don't, so that's fun, and they're probably just gonna kill me. Because regardless of what I play here, I think they can just murder me. Because I'll summon something that produces the +2/+1s. Or they just do that. Oh god, I'm so glad Azarelia isn't in the meta anymore. I'll honestly take Gnar over this bullshit. Can we get a GG? Or are they really scummy as really a player? Apparently they're also scum. Ah, come on now! You're playing the old meta. At least give me a... at least give me something. Death Lotus. Irrelevant. Oh, the deal 1 to battling enemies. The good old Katarina thing that is a Katarina thing, so they never sees play ever. No longer relevant. Yeah. One day they'll bring Katarina back. One day that'll happen. Not soon though, probably. That's Echo Zillion. Why is everybody playing stuff that's problems? Where are the meme players? Where have they all gone? Is this what happens? Is this what happens to PvP? Everyone's just like, man, if there's nothing to do, I'm just gonna practice my ranked experience. At least Box is still relevant. I like Box. I learned the hard way when to cast it. Like, I still struggle with the timing of Box, but it's a good card. Where are the Zoe Victors? Exactly! Where's some person like me who loves Victor trying to play Victor? Where is that person? Where are they? Where have they all gone? Why are they impossible to find now? I demand memes. These are not memes. These are things that do okay and ranked in tournaments and stuff. Make a decision already! Man, my patience is at 0 today. Come on, let's go. Let's do it. Move faster. You just need to predict a whole bunch of times. We have heal after damage resolves. But prefer to only take 4, obviously. Though we can also drain here to get a blocker. And then they have all 2 HP things. Elixozelena's meme just finally found a version that can be competitive. Pretty recently, though. Or as in, like, I remember, like, people using it, so. Also, Weon, hello! Welcome back. Hope is going all right. We're doing pretty good, I think. Night is fine. Berserker got L'd. Playing Control. Pretty much, yes. You're about to trip. I mean, as long as it's a good trip, right? Also, wait, thank you for the Prime sub. Wait, is that not what you meant to do? Tripped into a sub. Nice fall indeed, yes. Yeah, this is, I'm okay. We're okay for once. Tripping into the sub. The best way to go. You're not gonna block anything that I do. We have a frostbite. You're at 3 of 4, so as long as it doesn't strike, we're okay. But congratulations on your sub recovery. There's another Trundle. You have an Ancient Hourglass or something? Probably. But that means you don't do anything for a turn, which I'll take. There's just a Mystic Shot. Okay. Saving the Hourglass makes sense. There's another Ruination. I mean, the Ruination's pretty spicy. If they get leveled anything, we just slap it. Down. There is 9 mana here. Blighted Ravine deals with both of those, assuming they don't predict, which they probably do. To 9. So if that levels, I can't attack. Because I don't have a Frostbite. I think probably just worth to have the Trundle. And then Ruination next turn. Unless they lock into finding a fucking Chrono Break with the predict. I don't want them to do that either. If I pass with all this mana, do they do anything? Probably no. But then we still have a turn to do things, I think. If you cast Zillion, it's a wipe, but they don't. So 10 mana over there. There's a Tavern Keeper. We don't have another Frostbite. I think we give them the Predict spell here and then hope they summon a bunch of shit. I'm gonna pass. They have to cast that. There's no way they don't cast that, right? Yeah, they want the Echo level regardless. They haven't cast Hexite, right? So they don't have 2 damage to units. It's just that, which is a little scary. Because Ruination is... If I had Buried in Ice, it'd be a different story. Because that's an obliterate effect. Now they have Hexite. That's 7. We can hit that stairs next turn, honestly, for all units. And then still have this. They haven't... I think they predicted the feline. It's hard to tell, though. They heal here. We could also just Tavern Keeper. Not here. Wanted to pop and say hi. Oh, Sarah, thank you. No worries at all. You seem busy. So I appreciate you stopping by while you can. Also, Leon, thank you for stopping by and for the sub. Have a good night as well. Hope everything's hope everything goes in your favor, I say. Through busy, I got a convention this weekend. I've been seeing the Twitter updates. Hope the convention is fun and goes well. There's a thingamajiggy, what's it? There's Chronomance predicting they have a Hexite. That's a little annoying, to be honest. They have 3, I think. Well, the heal doesn't benefit us. It does wipe their board, though. Is lose on the spot if he draws a Chrono Break. That's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm just really, really afraid of. I don't want that to happen. And they have so much predict and draw. There's a Catalyst. 2 mana there. Yeah, we can't double... Unfortunately, can't double Ruination. Altia Kamakan meshed us with the Fandemic, which is a Walking Dead thing. So he was just shitting balls over seeing 15 Morgan and stuff. Oh no. Yeah, it's too bad that they lumped things if they shouldn't have gone together. That doesn't benefit everybody super well. Also, new kid, tomorrow morning about 6 a.m. I don't know about 6 a.m., but I hope you were able to sleep well. Thank you for coming by as always. I'm gonna try and obliterate stuff, I guess. We have an 8/8 regardless. They can cast a whole bunch of things though. Hello! I'm doing a thunk. Leave me alone. Hourglass. Chrono Break. Predict. That's 2 draw. I could have also fucked up their draw, but I think this is still better. That's a 6/6. Oh, do they have Chrono Break though? Is that why they're letting me kill things? It's iffy because I don't know if they wanted to kill things or if they have it. They don't have it this turn at least, so there's just a Mystic Shot. Hexite's still going. They have draw. Chrono Break, such a cheap spell. There's a Veil the Rush, finally. There's an Echo. Okay. Alrighty. I think we can just go with this. Yes. Here we go. I have the mana for it. I have waited. I have top decked. Don't have a Right of Negation. I forgot about that. Fuck. Ah! They have the Time Trick. They can't lethal us, though. At least. That's something. They do get the... 0 mana Time Trick, but that's fine, I think. I think it's fine. Unless they, like... sequence the Convergences, but that's 4 mana anyway, so I don't think they can. We have a regular Trundle. We have also Tavern Keeper. I think Trundle? Ice Pillars over there. I have Heal, Ice Quake. Fallen Feline. I think my Trundle probably dies, I think. Does it die to the Echo? They have Shape Stone. It's not, doesn't get around it. They probably don't run Absolver. FTR deck, yeah. Into 10. I think the Trundle attack doesn't do anything here. Is it worth risking anyway? We have a second one. Ice Quake is probably not a spell that we would want to cast. If they have Chrono Break, though, we still need to think about Chrono Break. There's a time trick. I don't know how many times they predicted, but it is too many. So that's also 4 damage there. Okay. There's a Chronomancer as well. Do they have draw currently? Again, not unless the Echo strikes, and I don't have a Flash Freeze, which would solve, honestly, a decent number of issues. 6 mana. I can heal here. This has regeneration. Yeah, if I swing in, the Trundle is just dead. Think I can heal my Nexus in the meantime. At 6. Hopefully we can cast an Ice Pillar, refresh mana. There's a Vile Feast. Yeah, everything. I need to block here. If I do this, we only take 4. I think we can also trade there, so we're down to 14. 2 things die. They have 1 time trick, or I can just hold after their first attack resolves. Now, deciding about the pandemic, it's interesting how many huge fans have 0 idea that The Walking Dead was a comic first. Oh, that's a bit ironic. Oh, I should have cast Eye Pillar. What the fuck am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I was busy thinking about other stuff. And then, okay. If they cast... Okay. I think we just Ice Pillar here and then go for Ruination. So much predict though. Summon this. Refill. Get the Trundle going. To say sorry, not comic fans are like what The Walking Dead was. Oh no, that has to be annoying to deal with. So we have another Trundle in hand. There's a Kahiri. This is 9. Do they have... They still have 3 mana is the problem. My big problem here is they still have 3 mana, more than 3 mana. Can I do this to make them think that to just have a thing? I mean, also it helps us survive a little bit. No? Sad. Okay. So that's 3 cards that buff Trundle currently. There's an it that stares. You do unfortunately just die to Kahiri, which is not great. I think we can take the Ice Pillar this way. Get a 10-7. The 3-1. Keep the Spood, I think. It's down to 5. Not enough. Unfortunately, not enough. I mean, the +5 is good. There's... Oh, fucking Quicksand. Fucking Quicksand. Okay, I'm gonna... I think let that resolve. They're trading an Echo, which I'm assuming means that they do have a Chrono Break now. Because they can just get it back now. Our attack has resolved. So if they summon it now, we can slap them with the 9-cost spell. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's great. They have another one. If they have two, we are indeed quite perishable here. And they have another fucking Rite of Negation also. I forgot that they had that before. They do have Rite of Negation! Can we get a GG? Not a Braum? Please not a Braum. Ah! Why? Why are the fucking emotes so trash today? Why are they so trash? Every single one! Well, there was one person who was fine. Though they did pop an absurd number of Heimerdingers. Why is everyone... well played emote? I don't know. I still reject anything that isn't a Shen as your last goodbye emote. Well, not everything. Vlad is okay. I've seen people use the Blanc, sure. But come on. Braum? Open with that. Don't end with it. No, they didn't Shen. They just kept using Brahms. It's like the least of my problems. Literally the least of my problems. But still. But still. Anyway, this Tristana Nar Burn. Here we go. Bromwave is extremely troll. But you know what? So thus go the internet. And you know what? I don't want to fight with the internet too much. I do anyway. Don't get me wrong. I still dig in my heels and go, "You're a bitch," which doesn't solve anything. So that's great. That's always positive. Here we go. There's a sentry. Boom. Let me cast it. Ruination is here. There's the House McSpooty. Prismatic House Spider. What is the mastery on this deck? 3 and 4. So they like Gnar. They like Gnar the most, it would seem. 1 damage in. We gotta win this one. I don't know. I think I can. I'm hoping that I can. We can pass there. There's a Grandfather Fae. You cast that? You probably cast that, right? And then I can hopefully... Oh, no, but fuck. I'm 1 mana short on the Ravine, so it can happen next turn, but we're behind. They cast that. I think we just summon the other one, yeah. The other Avarosan. Hi, Bandle Swarm. What's up? And Prismatic Spooters, yes. They played a lot of Gnar. They have played a quite decent amount of Gnar, unfortunately. What's the Teemo mastery? Also, Talizu, hello and welcome back. Yeah, the Prismatic Spiders don't want it. Not looking forward to it. 0 out of 10. Need a Prismatic Ravine to be Prismatic Spooter. I don't know what my Teemo mastery is. I've actually dropped off slightly on the Teemo playing. You're sacrificing the Fae? That is not what I anticipated. I mean, it dies after I summon the Ravine anyway, but also weird. So they also don't have a Pokey Stick in hand, it looks like. Not 5 on Teemo, I'm disappointed. I do definitely have 5 on Teemo. Do not worry. I have reached, I have ascended with the shrooms. I don't know what it is though. I think it's like 40 something, but I could also be wrong about that. I will check after this game if I remember. If my stupid brain can recall to do that, I will. Okay, great. Everything died. There's a Withering Whale. I also just have this straight up, which should help quite a bit. So I think we can Trundle here. They have Bandle, so they do maybe have a mini morph, but I'm fine. Majority of my masters are at 0. Almost half the champions don't even own. I just like Teemo. That's how I got into LoR. I like this one champion, so I'm gonna play it a lot. Just absurd amount. 3 of 4. I don't like that. Ooh, okay. How's the Ruination looking, actually? So we're going up to 6, so I'm 1 short. I'm 1 short on the Ruination. There's no way they trade a champion here, right? Do they? If we get rid of one, I'm honestly okay with that. Get rid of the Gnar. Kill the Tristana. That's gonna just produce a lot, though. Playboy in general need time. Yeah, time is a difficult one. 2 away from that, we have a heal. This doesn't do anything. Oh, but they're all getting granted impact now. I forgot about that. You don't have time. You can substitute oregano. This is true. I need to kill that before all the things kill me, don't I? Well, before all of the mini units that are being granted impact just murder my ass real hard. So I'm gonna do that. Someday I will grow seasonings and herbs. Right now I just grow succulents that I should arguably take better care of. They say oregano is money. That's a lot of damage. That is, fuck, 2 phase, right? Yep. 8. Yep. Oh, we're dead. Are we dead? Wait, no, that's 8, 12, 16, 18. I think it is exactly lethal. I hate Vandal Swarm. Why are you playing Vandal Swarm in normals and not in ranked? Organs? Organs are money? Ah. Excuse me, I would like to buy your kidney. Or a lung, you know? Alright, unfortunately we lost that, but before I continue, what's my mastery looking like in general? Teemo is at 47,000. Let's round up to 48,000 mastery points. And I didn't quite realize, but Akshan is my second most played. Man, he's outstripped Victor. What just happened that game? I let the phase run away with it. But yeah, this is my champion appreciation board, I guess. Teemo's up here, Akshan, Victor, Caitlyn following, and then Pantheon, which honestly feels about right. I played a lot of Caitlyn when she was released and haven't played much Caitlyn since because her trap mechanic has just been overshadowed by like literally everything else. There's the Pantheon and the Shyvana that's almost there. So close from grinding rank last season. And then Ziggs and Akshan was a thing I played a bunch, which is how he got up here and Akshan got over there. But anyway, that is my Teemo points there. Literally 10 LP. Wait, on what? Actually, speaking of where, Taliza, you've inspired me. Where did the pike go? Where does that now? Is it down here? Okay, there's Tryndamere. Okay, at 1. There we go. 1,000. There we go. Oh, the Shyvana. Oh, yeah. It's pretty close. I could do it, but... Maybe we get Shyvana to Mastery 5 on the stream today. Have to win to get more points. I thought you just had to see... I thought it just had to, like, see the champion cast or something. Does it not do that? I thought it was just upon cast. Like, if you hold it in your hand, it doesn't give anything, but if you put it on the board... Am I misremembering that? I might be. Also, the most victory you've ever seen. Ah, it's my boy Victor! Again, it's something that I used to really love and pushed real hard, and just didn't go from there. But let's try this deck one more time, I think. And then Martin Thomas requested Akshan Ziggs, and I think that's all of our submissions for today. And then I did want to try running a whole bunch of Hunt the Weeks just to be annoying. And for the A to Z. Not for any useful purposes. Just so that I can cast it. I'm going to change the board here. I'm going to do this. Let's do the Dark Emissary. The not Vigar one for now. Formula is win 20. It's number of deck level up bonus. Level ups can be gained on a loss and double for PvP. Ah, okay. Vile Yuzu with Udyr Gnar. One day Gnar will not be oversaturated, but not this patch for sure. Oh man, it's a mirror too, or at least the board is the mirror, which is just very pretty looking, not gonna lie. Still a top tier aesthetic. Give me... That's the scrap bomb. That's pings on 3. Turn 3 for the Gnar. Aha. Well, turn 4 for the Gnar, excuse me, because it's countdown 3, turn 4. Math! Could have banked for Vengeance, but I'm just going to do that, I think, in a future turn. Emissary versus the regular Horizon. That is true. They have the inferior... They have the inferior version. Though, I think it did come with the board. So if you have the board, you have the Emissary somewhere. Tucked away in the back, there's a large space dragon thing screaming at you. Reavers! Also look out for this Freljord guy. He's pretty aggressive. I have a Tryndamere. Hi! How's it going? Good to see you. Stop hitting my Nexus. I will heal my Nexus, speaking of. The Tipsy Owl. Oh, and Carcius, hello, welcome back. Hope you're doing all right. Thank you for the deck code. Let me copy that in. How's it going? So we have now Akshan Ziggs and Incarcius's deck in the queue. There's a teeny dactyl, not the Gnar. Fun facts. Probably Gnar next turn then. Yeah, block with the 2/1 there. Pokey? Oh, Troll Chant. You wasted a Troll Chant on an Inventive Chemist? I guess they just want more power attacking, but still. We're 1 away from Ruination, which at this point is honestly looking not too bad. You think I have a kill for that? I don't. Fun facts. I don't have a murder for that. There's the Gnar. So we can... Let's see, we have 8 next turn. I would need to bank everything for the Ruination. Could kill that, but I think, honestly, we might be able to survive with the Frostbite. Frostbite and just general removal, because we'll have nothing on the board anyway by that point. Okay. Pass with enough mana, makes sense. Hello. Big Gnar. What's up? We can just sploot it down. I think I just kind of just want to sploot it. They have 8, so they potentially have a champion recast, but then we just have vengeances next turn. We also have heal if we need it, I think, so I'm just gonna board wipe. They have more teeny dactyls, it's annoying. Hello, is it Gnar you're looking for? No, it's not. I've seen enough Gnars. Gnar can leave me alone somewhere else. Vulpine Wanderer is not a champion. It is only a 2/2, and I can manage that. Koch is also only a 2/2, which I think I can manage. But do not, please leave the Gnar somewhere else. Nothing but a wall of Gnars. I've seen too many Gnars, I think, is the best way of putting that. Just, why? It's because he's overtuned and has quick attack and overwhelm, but, you know, I can dream of not seeing him for once. For a hot minute. So that's how much damage? Too much damage. Fun facts, that's too much damage. That is alone, quick math, 7 damage coming in. I think we need to remove the boy because that will come very close to killing me. Narwhal. Yes, the narwhal. So I learned that there's I think it's called, was it? I actually want to make sure I'm remembering the name correctly. I think there's a thing, yeah, there's a thing called a Narluga, by the way, in case you guys don't know about that. It's a narwhal and a beluga whale, and apparently they are viable and can survive. And there's one that's been like following a pod around, or like scientists have been following a pod around, so that's pretty adorable. Apparently it's like integrated itself, and it's like they're like, oh yes, this is my narwhal friend or beluga friend or something. So I open attack in that spot to get more out of the Ruination. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I think my thought process there was just we were the 3-1 would have died anyway. But yeah, we might have been able to bait out something because it would have been not an open pass. They would have probably responded after combat. Could they have viable offspring? I think that's the question now, because I think it's either narwhals or belugas. But apparently, in order to mate, they have to like the bros have to like form a pack or something. And if they effectively socially bond, then they can get the ladies or something. As I understand, there's a pokey stick. That might have been too risky with the Tryndamere. They might, yeah, they're probably just gonna take. Okay, they just hurt it with the 2/2. We have 3 plus Vial plus Catalyst. There's a teeny dactyl. What's up? Oh, but they have both will have Overwhelm now. We might be able to. We're gaining 4. But they have 2 of them. Well, if we can. No, we're down too far. Unless they let us cast this by some miracle, but they don't. So I'm 1 short again. Blocking there. If we do this, -2. That's healing 3. So I can go up to 1, but then they probably have a pokey stick. I think. I'm sure they just have a pokey stick. Or they have a stance, which kills us anyway. We can try casting a frostbite as well, I think. That actually saves us more HP. Then I think the other thing. And then we still have a vial afterward, I think. So that's currently 2. We have the Trynd. So we're not dead yet. Also unconscious, I'm doing all right. Looking forward to the streams thus far. +3, +4. Yep. Which is exactly 0. Well, it's actually not if I can do it over here. Then we're net 3. Because that will still only have 2 HP in the end. Ice Shard brings us down to 2. Okay. I couldn't have Vile Feasted on open because they just swung at us. So there's the impact from the teeny dactyl. I'm just straight up out of mana. They need a pokey stick or 2 pokey sticks. They need 2 pokey sticks here, which they might not have, and then we can start Catalyst to Beyonds. I think I want to be above dying, but it is a burst spell. So for now, actually, ooh, if I Vengeance, no, we can't buff the HP of that, or buff the power of that in hand. So that just goes. There is a Troll Chantles. That's okay. There's a leveled Udyr. There's only 1 card left, though, which is all right. If they grant a stance, I think we just try and Vengeance whatever their stance is, and then we have Blighted Ravine, I think. We'll still have the Tryndamere, and we'll only take 1 damage. Unless they don't cast that now, but I think they should. I'm pretty sure they're going to cast that now. Think we're winning this? I think we are! Just because they're out of things to do here. We have 2 catalysts. There's a ram stance. That's 1 to everything else. So they didn't cast a buff. We still have a vengeance. We can go up to 4. The thing is, I can still blight it after this to bring us up, I think. Keep up the healing. True. We need to be able to do that. So I think we just let that resolve from here. So then we go up to 1, down to 1 rather. This heals us enough, and we still have the catalyst around. Also, Max Insanity, hello! Hope you're doing all right. Welcome back. We have 2 of those, so we might actually just be able to end them with Blighted Ravines. If we can manage such things. There's a troll gifts that doesn't have overwhelm, so they have nothing. They have absolutely nothing. So I'm gonna just... Oh, I can just double blighted, can't I? Because I didn't use any mana for anything else. Yeah, double blighted does it. All right, GG! We got a win finally! Oh, and we got a Shen emote as well! Best game of the night so far. Best game for sure. Oh yeah, not casting the vengeance or the catalyst was worked out there. Perfect. Perfect. Ah! Okay. Now we have we've got now Akshan Ziggs and Incarcius, so let's do that. Akshan Ziggs is here. What did I put in this? Explosive, Inventive, Shapestone, Akshan, Preservarium, Rockhopper, Absolver, Devout, Rite of the Arcane, Unleashed Energy for Burst Stun mostly. I think I can drop those. Those we don't need, I think, 3-0s. Wastewalker, Zig, Naturalist. I could put it in Arsenal. I just left it out before. But we might be able to do that. Just as top end. Need to get me some mastery points. Delizu, thank you. I'm assuming I know who I'm gonna get mastery points on, hypothetically, if I can level it. That's 39, keeping those. What else am I, like, not? What else do I not have in here that might be okay? Ah, food, thank you. Fiora? I was gonna say Pike, but is it Fiora? Oh, no. Oh no, I don't want it to be Fiora. Group shot, Otter. We could always run Treasure Seeker. I kind of like the landmark base here though. I mean, Chronomancer is always a pretty good unit, to be fair. We want the Chemist down. Curator's not gonna do much, don't want Dias or anything. Flamespitter's alright. There's always Pokey and Loping and such. I don't want to put in Loping just because everyone puts in Loping. Yeah, honestly, might also, well, no, we do want the draw and the Rolling Sands. It's either Fiora or Pike. Is it bad that I want Pike more than I want Fiora? Because I do. Okay. How many? Yeah, 2 Absolvers. That's okay. I think we can... I'm gonna pop in a Chronomancer, I think. Just as the card does a thing. Okay, let's try this out. It's been a long time. It's been a while. Got me to Plat a couple of seasons ago. That's Trundle Lysandra. Okay. We need 2 of them? No, honestly, no. Wastewalker. Endless Devout. Also works. Training my expectations well. No Akshan, unfortunately. That's not great. The chat's training me now. I will be a good streamer, I promise! That's a lie. I'm gonna hold you for a thrall. Probably not hold you for a thrall for too long, but... Rockhopper Devout, I think. I think that's it. There's a draw. They're playing a little more slowly. That should be 5 damage next turn. Yes. Boom. Akshan is here. Hi, Akshan. I don't have anything to buff you with, So that's unfortunate. We do have a Hexplosive, though, in case they play a unit. But we can also just pull it with something else because we have the Rolling Sands down. So he should also be able to strike this turn, I'm pretty sure. I can't summon much else. So there's just a Healy Dew and no mana available. So we're just gonna kill that, I think. Deal 4. That's down to 7. We have 4 next turn. Could have gotten more damage in with the stun, actually. And then naturalisted out of the stun. It's Lorian! Hello, welcome back. Hope you're doing all right. Welcome. Yes. Boom. Help. Don't have Lysandra. Don't have a Draclorn. Don't have the things. There's a Ziggs. That's good. I like a good Ziggs. Like a good Ziggs happening. You're in no way in hell gonna block with that Lysandra, right? I'm just gonna assume that right now.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Let's see here. How much damage can I punch out next turn? What the fuck are you doing? Oh no, are they completely new to Thralls? Are they new to Freljord? Yeah, well, no, they're not. They're not. It's at level 3. Did they forget about the mana cost? To be fair, I forget about the mana cost as well, so I'd be unsurprised. I can pretty easily swing here because we also have Unraveled, or not Unraveled, Unleashed Energy. Slender, so go. No one likes you. No one likes you indeed. They probably thought it was a free cast, maybe? Though I feel like they've played enough Lysandra to recognize the Three Sisters card there. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Foolish child. Do you thus have a frost boot? Because what I'm gonna try and do here is kill it. And you've already used a Three Sisters, so hopefully that works. Hopefully that works. How did it go? We did win, actually. We were victorious because they ran out of cards, honestly. Like Lysandra just barely play her. I like the tough Nexus thing. I actually really like that because it's actually pretty unique. It's just, she doesn't do a bunch else. And it's very just 8 cost focus, which is, if that's your jam, go for it. But not quite my jam. Sometimes with burst cards, finger drags out the wrong one on mobile and then it's gone, no takebacks. I play the wrong cards on desktop, so like, the misplays are completely understandable. You're gonna remove a bunch of my stuff. I don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna stun, I think. Oh, but we don't have room. I mean, we can just play Devout or something. And then I think Naturalist out on the Trundle next turn. Though the problem is the Auction does go away because our board is just so full of stuff. I think this is just a replace, though. So we lose these 2. But we have a stun from the Naturalist. There's an Unleashed Energy as well. So I think if we just... we can also get rid of their stuff, but I think I just want to try and go for lethal, honestly. We can destroy... We can actually get the Palace as well if we Unleash Energy regularly. On your Naturalist on the Ravine. Right. I keep thinking about it only in the context of destroying your own stuff, but that's true, it can. You need a body here, otherwise I can just continue on my train of, fuck you, which I think should resolve. I think it should resolve. Can it resolve? Are we resolving? Still got an Unleashed Energy that I may not need at all. 1 Frostbite doesn't solve their problem, because we still have this, and they need 3 mana for it, because nothing... Well, they could have a Brittle Steel, which targets the 3/1, and then they could have another Frostbite on top of that. But I think we're still fine. It's -6. That's an even better block for us. -3. This is the most damage reduction. So if they do have a Flash Freeze here, they don't. So, GG. All right, let's go. There we go. Easy. Akshan Ziggs win. I still know how to do it. Ziggs got good energy. We can all use his little Ziggs in our life. When I first saw Ziggs in the game or like learned about his personality, I wasn't the biggest fan, but like he's just a solid card and just like a very enthusiastic demolitions expert. Yeah, Sarah, it's good luck at the conference tomorrow. Let us know how it goes. And also good luck. I hope it's a lot of fun. Hope you get to meet a bunch of people. Good night though, get some rest. Okay, so next on our thingamabobbers, we have Incarcius and Talizu. So let's whip those out. Okay, here we go. Collection. I need to remove some stuff. So Berserk, you said I could, so I'm gonna take out some of the stuff, except, of course, where did I put it? Except this zombie chicken V3, because obviously we need to hold on to that. So I just need space for a couple, honestly. Oh, Taliza, do I still have some of yours? I do. I'm gonna get rid of the Garen as well, so sorry. All right, this is from a viewer. This is Incarcius, and then we got not the chicken, never the chicken, absolutely never the chicken. Anticipation, absolutely. Of course, it's only anticipation. It's only looking forward to it. Though very conversely, the more I say I don't want to do something, the more the other contrarian, I have a very big contrarian part of my brain. The other contrarian part is just like, well, you could get real good at it to spite yourself. Like, not to spite you guys or to spite other people in the game. It's more just to spite my own preferences. And I don't know where that impulse comes from. Am I alone in this? Probably. Nah, I don't play Silver State and Iron. Minotaur OTK. Okay, wait. Let's see. Wait, Minotaur? Is it Minotaur? Am I remembering the right card? Anyway, we got, kill him quick. Alright. So, where is the thing? Oh, is it the same? Wait, have I done this before? It doesn't matter. We're doing it again. Ghost, Mentor, Shapestone, Treasure Seeker, Notebook 5, Preservarium, Rockhopper, Absolver, Twin, Merciless, Zed, Concussive Palm, Deny, Fist, Profiteer, Sivir, Spirits Refuge, and Rune Runner. Oh, Rune Runner just buffed the thing. Sivir players aren't in Iron. Okay, yeah, so we just buffed the big spell shieldy thing. Lucky Finds, double attack. Oh, we need to, but if the Sivir is there, we can just burst out. Actually, no, we can't burst it out, but we can cast it after the keyword thing has resolved, because we need to resolve the attack and then cast the thing. Palms, I do like the Zed. I haven't played as much Zed, but the more that I see him, here's the thing. I think I like Zed, mostly because I didn't play Poppy Zed when it was super popular. I didn't really play Poppy when it was super popular. Like, I played it if someone submitted it, but otherwise I was just like, someone else can do that. I personally will not. And then the next season caught me playing the meta, so I fell into the same trap. Kill him quick, let's go. Kinku Elusives with Zed? I'm definitely missed that one. Glad you missed the Zed Poppy meta. What, you don't want the 3/4 Poppy? That got nerfed twice in a row because they tried to fix it and then it didn't, and then they had to nerf it again? What do you mean? It's great! Sands of Time with Tri-Beam and Propulator? I feel like Caitlyn Ezreal is usually some form of Tri-Beam, right? None of those to start, thank you. These are actually okay. Nope, but fine might be okay. Because they're gonna try and cast Mystic Shots and things. Zed Hecarim, Bastion buff and standalone buff for super popular with Zed before each got nerfed to 4 mana. Oh, Ionia Demacia was just stacking a Zed. Oh, well, no, it would be Bastion, or it would be, if it was Bastion, then it would be either Targon or Ionia, right? Rockhopper, I think? Kate Ezreal is basically Draven Ezreal. I think I honestly prefer... Do I prefer either one of them? Both of them are not fun to go against, to be fair. I don't have twin. I think it dies if I cast it, right? Because I just don't have a twin disciplines. Which is, I think, just me not understanding how the deck timing works. Because I should have had it on... I think I should have had it there. Because then it would have been a 3-5. And that's very presumably difficult for those colors to deal with. Should have been careful there. Bastion for 3. I'm so used to the 4-cost one that 3 mana Bastion is just like, whoo, exciting. Sinalina was 3 beta and at release. Bastion didn't have +1 grant, but it was 3 mana, was buffed and stayed 3, then they changed to 4. That's pretty good. They have 4 mana. Can I just kill that with a Sivir? I could, what, also Treasure Seeker Zed here and then try to get the Sivir out next turn for an open swing? Well, not an open swing, but an attack in general. OG Bastion was also Spell Shield for the round instead of a grant. So more like, well, no, because Friendship is also a grant effect now. They see me with the mana. They see me with that good mana. If they pass, I think I try to sneak out a Zed Sivir in that order. Because we also will still have a Nopify. Though we won't be able to cast Nopify and the twin. Zivir! Oh, I like the Zivir. I like the Zivir name. Alright. Do you got a removals? If you use something that's 3 mana, I'm pretty sure it's safe. Because it will just go back down to 2, because that's Get Excited and Gotcha, probably. If that resolves, honestly, fine, I think. It does restrict the number of things that can, or makes it more likely something is gonna hit the Zed. Actually, I think that's because they want to be able to swing for damage next turn. So if we cast Sivir, we'll have Twin and Nopify available. There's a Thermogenic Beam for 4. Yep, okay. So we're gonna buff this to 5. Hold on to that. It is pretty vulnerable next turn, unfortunately, but alright. They've used all their mana for it, so I'm not super upset. There's a Rock Hopper. I think it's just the Sivir here. Did unfortunately lose mana there, but that's okay. Here we go. Here we go, lady. Let's go. Let's do this. I love playing Lulu Zed Elusives when that was stronger. Yeah, Elusives, the only thing that I can think of that really ran Elusives recently was Ari's Cannon, right? There is a Mystic Shoot. Can I just... what's better here? So, if they have 2 Mystic Shots... I think this saves it from all the damage that they can output this turn, I'm pretty sure. Always love Lulu. She only got done when Demacia gain HP, economy spells like Sharpsight and Aegis. So if we do that... Oh, no, they still... they could have another Mystic, or they could have a Get Excited. Which I think they're probably... Yeah, they're gonna go for. Oh, we got a Scorched Earth out of them. That's okay. If I take... that, they have to block with the Caitlyn, because if I do this, the Caitlyn unfortunately gets a strike, which is, I think, a gap in my knowledge of how to play Sivir here. I feel like that's better, but I also know I need damage for the champion. They use Mystic there, means they don't have Flock in hand. Just Scorched, yeah. Pull to the... Oh, I'm dumb. You're right, yeah, pull to the 2-1, because it was a 3-2. Profiteer, that kills a 2-1. Great, that's hitting my face. What are you at now? 11 to 30, so we need 19. There's an Ezreal. I can grant or give an ally elusive for the turn. So Profiteer Ghost, I think. Buff the Sivir. Ghost of the Profiteer, because this they can't just kill. Ghost Sivir can kill the Ezreal. Oh, yeah, well, yeah. Is it not better to just use this, though? Oh, no, it isn't, because they still have 3 mana open, so they would need to have 2 spells in hand that both get pop the spell shield and get rid of her, which they don't, right? Yeah, I can't Ghost and save for the Mystic. Do they know I have Ghost? How common is this setup? Not common enough to avoid that, it would seem. Okay, so you're doing that. The Caitlyn is still hitting us in the face. Down to 14. They don't get an Ezreal. They can't remove it. They can remove the 5/3 potentially, but whatever. No one expects the Ghost. Alright, boom. Buff spell shieldy thing. What are you at? 16 to 30. +1/+1. Tough? Tough is better, I think, later on for our general board state. So if I summon Sandstone next turn, we should be able to level her, yeah? Because it only needs 14. There's a Peacemaker, so they pop the spell shield. So I'll have a Nopify. There's a Twin. There's a ping off of that. Just gonna summon Big Chonky. We can do Rockhopper Big Chonky, I think, and then still have everything else open. Even Ghost X. Don't run 3. Ghosted him. There's a House Spooty. I'm just gonna keep summoning things, I think. Yeah, 3/1 for vulnerable. Waking Sands for damage. Twin Nopify in hand. 3 cards on our opponent's side. Never mind. That saves the Sivir, doesn't it? Because it will go up to 5, and they're casting that for 5. So with the tough, it should be okay? Question mark? Yes, yes, that's a 5/1. Yes, good. Yes, good. Tough was I'm quite pleased with my tough choice. So let's see. 5. I killed a spider. Yes, killed a spider. Can I level her faster? 8. I think we need this to get the... Well, she's gonna level regardless, and they don't have anything. I think that's correct, so that we get the earliest possible strike and the effect on the other one. Twin still works. Should have pulled the spider to the Profiteer. Oh, so it survives. That should be fine then, yeah? Because everything does kill the Caitlyn now. Or the 2/2. But they're also blocking with Caitlyn, which is great. Okay. 3/1 to the far right. Why? Does it not... Would it not have resulted in probably similar blocks? Sivir buff? Would it have been leveled in time though? Because I needed 16. I needed 14 damage in, I think. So the Sivir would not have leveled by that point. Sivir would level up. You put a 3/1 to the far right, Sivir would have leveled since he would have did 31 of 30 damage. It becomes a oh, I see. Okay. That's fine. No counters for it, but that's fine. Still have the Nopify removal. We did 12, so far right was after 15. I thought it was I needed 14. Did I miscount somewhere? That's not great, actually, speaking of. I need to draw a unit, otherwise we do just die to that. Well, no, because if they attack here, we can just kill it, but then we still have to deal with the decimates. Oh, I hate decimate. That's just annoying. That's just fucking annoying now. 15 is still higher. I don't remember what the number was. I thought it had to be in that order, but might have been wrong. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? And they can just kill me. Oh, and they can just fucking kill me. Should have blocked with the Sivir. I don't think it matters because they have those in hand anyway. So either way, it would have died to the... Are you... Oh, God, why? I hate decimates. I hate decimates! I'm sorry for the screaming. I'm sorry for the screaming. I'm actually not sorry. I'm not sorry at all. I hate this deck. I hate decimate. I don't think it should exist. Please get this out of my game. Give me a shed emote! Oh, yes, we got a shed emote! You're not a dick! Was the trouble I'm having typing? No worries. Typing is hard. Especially if you're on like a smaller screen, then it's just a pain in the ass. That was painful. It was extraordinarily painful. Can Captain Farron leave, please? Please. Please. Who likes Farron? Who plays Farron for fun? Again, there are some cards that I'm just like, who wants to play Farron? What? He's fucking boring as shit. Ah! Remember to imagine he got nerfed, Captain Farron. Wait, he got nerfed? Wait, he transformed Jan into decimates? What the fuck? That's so much better though now. If he doesn't do that, because then he can just play all of your regular mystic shots and stuff. 3 decimates and not 2. Oh, I'm glad he doesn't do that shit anymore. Very, very glad. I think that should be fine. What you got now, bitch? Can I pull that? What are you doing? I don't know what you're doing. I unfortunately don't have anything great to save a Sivir. I think it's just a Sivir, though. Transformed all to decimates. Then he was changed to making 3. 2 decimates is enough to close out most games. That's the part I don't like the most. Alright! Does it matter where you go? No, right? Because we're not leveling it this turn. Nothing is granting keywords. Just with stats. They kill that. Frostbite?
Oh, this is beautiful. Fuck, I don't know.
There's an ice shard. Which has the potential to remove it later. Gets rid of the spell shield, but that's okay. 3 was just unnecessary. What champs? Karma Braum. Oh, if they grant the ram, they kill the Zed, and I don't have a counter. Though we do have a barrier. I would prefer to use that on attack, but we just have another fucking Zed. I can also recall it now. There's a Healy-Do. That's fine. I think I just keep Deny open. So I'm making Lucky Find. Brahma. How much I hate that Decimate is 4 because 10% of 20 is 2, not 4. Like, the card is literally unplayable. There's that, yes. You really want to kill my Zed. I could also just recast it next turn. But they don't have another one being able to be generated in hand, so if I just negate that and then buff the Zed, I think we should be fine. Because they're gonna give us an opportunity to do that because the turn is gonna shift. I think that's okay. What are you at again? 11 to 30, so that's not gonna level in time. Shadow Shift. Decimate is 4, and 4 times 2 is 8, which is what Farron has an attack.
No, one of my guts witnessed by making a 10,000 attack monster.
Tough again? Gets us around Ice Shard, does not get us around Avalanche, but they don't have that this turn. So... This at the far edge? We're almost there on damage. We can grant that. Does Elusive close anything out? Because I can Ghost Flurry. Is that worth doing here? Might be. That's 10 damage, but they could have Frostbites and I think's right? 10 on board, 18 with +1. I start in stance. I'm worried about casting it though. Because they're probably going to have some kind of response, right? Either recall or frostbite or something. Why does the Sivir ordering matter here? Give her ghost, wait for spells. Does she gonna... She doesn't level regardless, right? But then why would the ordering make a huge difference there? There's a twins that goes up to a 3/6. Barrier, I think. Then at least if they frostbited, it does. Commit the attack and wait for blocks. They still have so much mana open though. Zed's leveling. I think we just protect the Sivir, right? Because they're always gonna block that, right? She off of level, gamble on the Zed. At 8, I don't think that's a good idea, because they're just gonna counter it.
So basically this one right here.
They have to have control in there, right? Okay, they also had Catalyst, so that's fine. Currently 27 of 30. There's another Sivir. There's a Braum. They only have 7 now. I think next turn we can just close it out. Braum doesn't matter, I think. It's gonna make a Poros, so I think we just let that resolve. There's a stance. Yes. +2/+2, which I have Shadow Shift for, I think.
Yeah.
Though I can't actually kill anything. That it actually doesn't remove anything. I think Hunters are safe then. We can also do just both Hunters and then Shadow Shift something out if worst comes to worst. They do have another stance swap though. I think wait for that. They can't ram or they kill their 3/1. It's another +2/+2. We don't have barrier anymore, so I do think we have to cast the Shadow Shift, which we can, and then just resummon. You want that? I understand. Can I also just kind of... Nah, I don't want it to strike. I don't... Oh, they get to the blocker from the 3/2. If I resummon this... 4 and 3... So we're 2 short on that. I think... Double Merciless... quick attack on the double attack on the Zed also works, right? Recast the Sivir. I think it's a Sivir recast. And then not Hunter there. I want to Hunter, but I don't think that exactly works. You're exactly leveled though, which is great. And then we can just ghost that, right? And you're back with the spell shield, back with the spell shield. So yeah, we're fine, I think. Hypothetically. There's another fucking flurry of fists. Okay, so you need to go over there. And then... Boop. And then... Boop. Yes! There we go! That should be enough, I think. Yeah, that's enough. Perfect. Zed, the Ziver. Amazing.
Another victory to fill the coffers.
I'm not paying you, Siver. I hope you know this. Can I pay you in Beyblades? That's an accepted form of currency. That's how you combo. Sort of. I do it badly, but we did it anyway. Also, finally, we got to Lizu. Zed shares keywords with the Shadow on level 2. Yeah, I do remember that. It's stats upon initial attack, and then both Vanadian and Elusive, only 15 since the ephemeral. I could have cast the Flurry of Fists. I guess I should have gone a little harder for the meme. But Encourageous, thank you for sending this in. I have increased my Sivir experience. Here we go. Viewer, Talizu. I'm just gonna name it Oh No French Bitch. Just as an opener. Where is that now? Talizu, down here. Here we go. I can get my mastery on Shyvana if I cast it. Chain Vest, Ghost, Egghead, Field Promotion, Navori, Purify, Sharpsight, Twin, Cataclysm. Oh, it's Zed. It's Zed Shyvana. I've been bamboozled once again. Deny, Aegis, Blade Keeper, Pursuit, Riposte, Shyvana, Meditation, and Remembrance. So this high rolls Radiant Guardian, if you do it right, if you get the gods on your side. Whirling is less important than leveling Shyvana since you promised mastery points. Fair enough. I even have a prismatic one because I got to Diamond 2 with her last season. So you know what? Let's get her to 5. Let's just try and level her. I think. There's no Chow in here. So I just gotta buffer. I think we can do this. All right. 1 level up away. Only 1 away. We can show the dragon some damage. Our opponent's gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm gonna be like, well, you see, the game gave me a thing. Egghead, yeah. Whenever I see a thing in 3 health and dragons, I'm like, is it a Chow? It's not a Chow this time. Just got to win with her. I'm banking on the level more than I am the win though. That's the Nivea Ash. Royale with cheese. I see a Zed. I like the Zed. There is also only 1 ghost. Can I keep a ghost? I'm gonna keep the ghost. Scout is fun on both champs. Level Teemo Ezreal fun. If you level, then you don't have to win. Most is dependent on the mulligan. I might have fucked that up already, but we'll see. Also, not Talizu. It's Lorian. Thank you for the deck request. I think I'm gonna end the request there for now. I will be back at 5 p.m. tomorrow. Unfortunately, no Hollow Knight because I need to do some stuff IRL. But 5 p.m. expeditions kickoffing. I don't know what that was trying to say there. Kicking off expeditions at the normal time. You fucking found an Eclipse Dragon, dude. Dude, Egghead, I love it. Good times. Good times, sir. Thank you. Did some good research there. 3 mana, Sharp Sight. Haha, Sharp Sight. My anti-happy place. Killed the Zed. Not the killed the 1/3, not the Zed. No, you don't want to? Fair enough. Avalanche. I don't want to face an avalanche. We could also just Shyvana. We do have a Sharp Sight. They do have Vengeance though. Cadragan and Grumble previously. Just the first win in the 7 expeditions. Oh, congrats! What deck was it, out of curiosity? You know what? Fuck it. If it gets vengeance, it gets vengeanced. And I will be sad, but okay. Will I be okay? To be fair, they probably also have just a Frostbite in general. So it might not be vengeance, it might be a Frostbite. Pantheon Naryumi is broken. Only slightly. Well, in expeditions, it's also just like... once you play Gnar, it's like, you're probably gonna do relatively well just because he's so overtuned. But congrats regardless. 7 wins is 7 fucking wins. Alright. I know you want to kill my Shyvana. I know you want to. I'm gonna try real hard to not let you. I know you're gonna Frostbite it, and then I will hopefully have a buff, and then you're gonna Frostbite it again, and then I'll be sad. But maybe you don't have all of that in hand. That's the dream. There's the frost boot. Haha. Okay, don't have anything else. Don't have anything else. Said fuck Gnar. I went full Pantheon synergy. Gnar was just there because he's broken. Gnar is indeed broken. Can I try and Cataclysm here? Because it forces a Shyvana. It forces the +1/+1 on her, and I might be able to take something. That forces... I think that might be okay. Nah. I want to go for it, though. I want to go for it before they have too many things on the board. Yeah, but to be fair, I think I've been playing too much Scouts. Because I'm like, oh, Cataclysm, it's basically a free attack, but we don't have any benefit from that. Egghead into a Zed? That's probably better. It's boring, but it's probably better. Or, oh, Mind Splitter! Ooh, Eggheads! Giving me some fancy-ass shit. Do you have another one? I don't want you to have another one. You probably do, though.
No? Okay. Fuck me.
That's, like, kind of the other reason why I wanted to Cataclysm first. Because if they had Frostbit the Shyvana into the Ice Veil, that would have been one Frostbite out of their hand, and then we would have still had the Sharp Sight for the 3/2 attack. That was also kind of my thinking on the Cataclysm, because then they would have had to have two answers, probably Flash Freezes and not Brittle Steels. So I'm debating that one, honestly. I think it might have been right. Still have the Zed. I don't give a shit about the Zed, though. I'm here for Shyvana. Fuck the Zed. I don't want to win. I want to level. That's not important.
Yeah, it's really good.
Sure. Here we go.
Okay.
Don't force it. That's all I do, though. That's the best part. They have another one. They have a Flash Freeze. We have Twin after this. We want to all of them to fuck Zed. I don't know if I want to fuck Zed, though. My opinion of fucking Zed is the same as fucking, like, Genji or something. I feel like there's a lot of armor and not much human left, to be honest. Where it all goes in the square hole? Well, yeah, if it works, it fucking works. I don't think have anything here. Or they just take it, sure. Why use reasonable play patterns when you can also just not? That's over there. There's another Shyvana. Don't have a buff in hand. They are down to 5, though. Toss 2 less. It'll go down to 2. We do want Mind Splitter out, I think. Though we also need to be able to kill it at some point. That becomes a 4/5. I think Shyvana Mind Splitter because of the 8/8. Why do you just tank that? Oh, the opponent on the previous turn? Not sure, honestly. Did they have Ruination? Oh shit, do they have Ruination? I've already played my champion, if they do. That's just a chicken. Can I get rid of the Rhyme Tusk here? I think it's a Cataclysm on the Rhyme Tusk. If we can get it. They still have 3 open, so if they have another Flash... How many freezes have they cast, to be honest? They have another fucking Flash Freeze. I don't need to count. I do need to count eventually. But what are you at currently? 1... No, let me look at the thing. 1... That was mine. one shatter, one flash freeze, caught in the cold. So they have one left. They have one 3-mana freeze left, though it now is also targetable by brittle steel.
The frost reveals all to me.
Special set, 2 triggers.
Shadow into Twin. I have Ghost here. I can also just stun a bunch of things. What is the Anivia at? 3 of 5? Oh, we have the Blade Keeper, though. That's actually... Oh, that's 4 damage. Ah, that's 4. I think... Draw, maybe? See if we can find anything.
No, it was
Mind
like
Splitter
a
into
finish.
Ghost. Oh, because we do have one remaining. Could also, I think, Eclipse Dragon. That would make this 6 for the next turn. Deny the Challenger and Anivia. Shadow into Bladekeeper into Ghosting Shiv. I think we have a couple of options here. I'm tempted to just do a big dragon then a ghost. Mind Anivia and the wolf so they can't attack.
Oh right, oh right. I have the
I think that's
thing that
better.
makes it destroy the current phase.
I think the dragon's okay, because they're probably not going to expect this. Shyvana can't go. This baits out their last freeze if they have it. Remember that for the S deck. Alright, do you have anything now? Do you have that last freeze in your hand? Do you have a 3 sisters? That's also a problem. Because if they obliterate it, it's no longer on the field. They have a Harsh Winds. So that's one Anivia out of hand. Eventually, they've got to run out of options. Eventually. 1 of 12. We're getting there. We're getting there. Or Vengeance. To be honest, I've kind of forgotten that they could have a Vengeance at this point. Just been like, it's fine. But no, they do still have Shadow Isles, unfortunately. There's a Rhyme Fang. Jesus. 11/11's honestly kind of fine.
Part of the field is fixed.
+2/+2 doesn't do anything. What's our best blocker here? I think one of the 1/3s, and we take
See,
8. I think we can take 8.
it's the correct play.
Remembrance goes down by 1, I think. We have blockers for the rest. Has too much freeze indeed. Mama feeds her kids good. A little too good, honestly. So that makes our Remembrance 4. I think just this. See what we can find. Cast... What, Blade Keeper? Or Assassin for draw?
Just this one.
Alright, Tusk is really a big problem here. There's a fucking Mountain Drake? Interesting! They don't have Fearsome, that actually does something potentially. Yeah, we have a bunch of potential 8-unit things. Assassin's a Great Neutral. Assassin next turn gives Eclipse the night... Oh, Nightfall? Ah, true. I think then we can... cast Blade Keeper? +2/+2. The problem is that everything just dies to the fucking... 11/10. And there's the Anivia. They still have removal in there somewhere. Is it just for a Ruination or something? Oh, there's also a Zed. 4/3. That can swing a little more effectively. Zed Eclipse Dragon. That can go... I think Shyvana can start pushing a little bit. Oh, here's where everyone gets board wiped. Well, by everyone, I mostly mean me. So that's fun and exciting. Draw from the Silent is neutral for the rally buff.
May have killed myself.
Oh, the Shadow Assassin?
Stop this.
Also, Arthas, hello! Welcome back. Hope you're doing alright. How's it going?
Is it? Oh my god.
Is it just removal here?
I do not like it.
Everything except the 08 kills them. Are they debating removal? That's just another Rhyme Fang. So they still
I didn't like it.
fucking have it, unfortunately. Glad to hear you're doing well.
He's gonna use try and point it out. Deals 2,000 damage.
Cadre and the Traveler. Okay. You're a 4. You're a 4/3. There's a 0/6. That duplicates. They have 4 blockers.
They are nothing.
That summons a Zed. I think you can go at the end, hypothetically, with the dragon damage, so it goes up. Any other targeting, ordering issues? I think this should be fine. Might get Serpent. Oh, for Challenger, that's true. Alright, so that should, I think, level Shyvana. They need to block with a bunch of other stuff. That makes sense. They need to block with 1 more. Come on, let's go. You actually need to block with, I think, 2 more things, because none of that's going to save you. So you need the Harsh Winds, one of which has already been cast, or the last Flash Freeze, or 3 Sisters, 2 of which can be cast. So if their hand is just 2 3 Sisters, we're also behind again. Or another Anivia, though they haven't casted Entreat, so they would have had to have 3 Anivias in hand at some point, which is hopefully not the case. That's currently okay. Mind Splitter is still just untouched, which makes me think they don't have Vengeance or something. This is okay. Yeah. That's still at 1. Okay, so I'm assuming they don't have much else here. There's a Shyvana level. Now, whether is our burn to close out the game. How do I manifest a Captain Farron now? That's the real question. Goodbye, Zed. Thank you. Or a Teeny Dactyl. Teeny Dactyls would also do it. That we need to keep. So the Eclipse Dragon is, let's see, that's 8. That is a bit of a lot. That's a bit a lot. There's a Chronicler on Anivia. God damn it. Okay, fine. Fine. Chronicler. That's what they have it. That's why they have Shadow Isles in there. Vengeance? Oh. It's just a bunch of Anivia regeneration. Ah, thanks. I hate it. Oh, and the Infinite Mind Splitter has been countered for the Anivias. They're not gonna let me... Nope, they are not indeed. So... Can I cannot block enough by a long shot, right? Not with 3 chickens around. Not with 3 chickens around. Alright. GG? That's not a Shen emote. Give me a Shen emote. Come on.
By rank 10 frames.
Dick! Damn it! Oh, come on! I'm not surrendering either. Yeah, we got the Shen emote. Took you fucking long enough. When will people learn I don't surrender? When? When will they figure it out? We got there in the end. I'll take it. Goodbye. Thank you. Ah! All right, let's just look at this real quick. Then we have one more deck for the day. Come on, Shyvana. There we go. Mastery 5. An influence on you. Shinima earlier when come on, you dick. I'm glad. I've truly become an influencer. As in I have made one person extra salty. That's all I need. It's just one person to be like, damn, the salt has infested my soul. Also, it's Lorian. Let me import this. Also, there is for sure going to be a salt emote incoming. So look forward to that. Are these both the same? Forested. I'm gonna delete this one because I think it is the same, and then import a new one. Viewer, it's Lorian. It's the way you have to be. You have to be salty. You have to be a dick to other people in order to play the video games. That's a lie. You don't have to be, but it's what happens when you're in it for too long. And other people have pissed you off too much. And damn it, they play aggro and they play control. And I don't want either of them. Poke. Let's see what this looks like. We got Thermo, Brittle Steel, Elixir, Teemo, Avaros and Sentry, Ice Veil, Mystic Shot, Ezreal, Flash Freeze, Get Excited, Puff Cap, Peddler, Chump Wump, Static Shock, Harsh Winds, and Progress Day. Yes, I can freeze them all. I'm gonna get some sweet Freljord revenge, as in I'm probably gonna get shit stomped by something again, but it's fine. For going back to P&Z a little bit, I'm gonna do the P&Z loadout, which for me is just this. So we're equipped, we're ready. Freeze them all, get them all in the end. I believe. Boom! It's Teemo Caitlyn. That's a Teemo off. I'm ready. I'm prepared. I'm so prepared. I have a turn 1 Teemo. Do they? Because I will thermogenic beam that shit down. No, not formidable. Okay, alright. I have the anti-Teemo mechanic. Oh, we also have a Brittle Steel. But if they have they have an elusive, we're killing the elusive. Goodbye! It's because I have my own. Because I want my own to work. Do they have a Mystic Shot? Probably. It's the Teemo trading. Oh, it's just a stinky wump. It's the whumpening. Are we ahead on shrooms? We're ahead on the shrooms. That's all I care about, really. And then we can peddler Brittle Steel or something. And we're already doing it. Harsh Winds. Good. Burst spells. Give me the burst spells. Give them all. Okay, that was an unfortunate amount of 2 damage, but we should have things next turn. They do have removal here, but... Oh, Wallop. That's okay. Elixir would have been fine, but... that's okay. Boom. We got another thermogenic beam. Alrighty. Alrighty now. I think I'm just gonna cast the whump. A quarter of my units. A quarter of the key units that I need. It's amazing. Caitlyn is an option. Oh. You are behind, honestly, on the wumps, because I have a peddler, so we're going to be planting an extra 6 if they just cast those regularly. We also have another Teemo. We have a freeze if they cast their own Tito, and I may just frostbite removal if they cast another Teemo. Yes! See? All I needed to do was be a good shroom queen, and it's working, obviously. So here's my thought process. Ice Veil, Teemo, Thermo, so that they don't have a blocker for next turn. I think that's okay. So that doesn't deal damage. We summon this. We have a 3-mana beam. We remove him so that we can attack with our own. Though preferably like the very last stage here. They're just going with those. Oh, can they level him? No, because they missed that first strike. Oh, but they do have a purple berry shake. So it will level. We can also just frostbite it, but it is a 3... it is 3 HP for the turn. I think we can tank the 3. We can also just do this in Thermo afterwards, which I think is fine. Because then we don't get the extra shrooms, we get the burst spell off of that, it doesn't do anything, and then we just have Thermo. Which I don't think they can save it, unless... I mean, they've already used Purple Berry, so I'm glad I actually saw that in their hand. Or saw them cast it first. That dies, beautiful. There were at 12, I think? 9, okay, because they've drawn a couple. You're at 11 of 15. There's a Mystic Shot. This is a little vulnerable, but I think it's okay, because we can level them immediately and get minimum 16 planted. There's a Peddler that's fine. I'm just gonna cast a bunch of stuff. Excuse me, pardon me. Don't mind Matito. So they need a Mystic Shot or... whatchamacallit, in order to do anything here. I don't think I can kill their Peddler. They're just gonna block with the Wump for a little bit. The Stinky Wump. So I maybe should have pushed that earlier, because I don't really care about 2 Puff Caps as much. Just better to keep it down when you're up against the Tito. Do they have removal? They have 3 cards, so there's a limited number of options. That's the one thing about Teemo decks. You can end up emptying your hand, like, immediately. If you have a good one. Because then you just casted everything you need. You got your engine going. And luckily for us, we have our engine on board. They have a Wallop. Why are you running so many Wallops? Over just, like, a Mystic Shot or something. I don't know, but you know what? I'm okay with that. Don't have a third one, please. There's a Thermogenic Beam again. Oh, they're gonna not love that. They do have more shrooms now than we do, which is a little scary. Do they? 24. They'll be planting enough, yeah, to slightly outpace us. But we shouldn't get hit by anything here. So they have potentially remover for Teemo. Hi. Yeah, that can trade. That's okay. There's 2 damage. Could risk a Peddler. That's honestly okay, though, I think. Harsh Winds into Thermo. Oh, because we can remove the 3/3 if we do that. Though it's already been cast for the turn. Do we need the Harsh Winds? To be fair, it's Ezreal targeting. What is he at? 4 or 6. So this does level him in case we top deck something. Yeah, Thermo on the Peddler I think is pretty good. So in this case, that trades. That's alright. Just frostbite those 2. It doesn't. I guess it doesn't really matter. 1 trade is fine. There's Pangs. Three left. Yeah, we can't save them. So I think just remove their Peddler there. No Caitlyn. I was kind of waiting for a Caitlyn potentially, but if they don't have it, they don't have it. They don't have it. They still don't have an answer for Teemo, which is just very surprising to me. Okay. That's fine. They doubled. They let us double. 58 over there. We also have a Static Shock, which kills all of that. There's a Karina. You want to remove my stuff. I see that you want to remove my things. I think just remove those. See what we can draw. Karina's not a huge threat. And I kind of want to draw before these are planted. Because they're just trying to flash bomb me out now. There's a flash freeze. Okay. Freeze is nice. Don't kill me. Please don't kill my Teemo. There's 2 over there. 3 on here. Oh, good. But no traps. Okay, that's good. That's nice. Caitlyn's here somewhere. I can get rid of that. So that it doesn't strike anything. You're now popping all of the shit, which might be death. Just 5. Oh, but 5 over there. Well, Didn't land on my Puff Cat Peddler, which is good. I have currently 5 direct Nexus damage. Plus whatever they draw on 59. So we might have a chance to live. If I can just live through 2 more of their draws, so on our turn and the next. We Frostbite here. I think we block and Frostbite the other one. So that's no damage to Nexus, and I think I still hold those just for hitting face. We need to worry about the Get Excited, though, because we need to discard for it. Transposition Karina. I actually don't want you to do that. This plants more in the meantime. Transposition Karina. Can I survive? I don't want to risk it, honestly, but I can't. I can't cast it. I actually can't avoid it. Because of the stupid Get Excited condition. You just need, yeah, you need to activate. Is that death? No. Not death yet. That was a lot of flash bomb though. There's 1. There's 4. Down to 7. Up against the fucking wire unless they have Mystic. So we just need to wait it out. Just need to wait it out. They, I think, kill us here. I think they kill us here. If by some miracle we survive, though, there's a chance we can get them. There's a chance. I've seen opponents draw worse. So this is exciting, question mark? Please. Please. Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, if they can't do it, we have fast spells. If they top deck a Mystic, I'm going to cry. It's fine, but I think if they do that, we can do it we can resolve it before they do. Oh my god, we did it. I think, right? Yeah, that goes first. Because of the stack. First, Mystic Get Excited now for a potential tie. Maybe? Why not do the spells on the last turn? I think there was, the previous turn. Yeah, I guess we could have, because there was a chance that they popped before ours. I was mostly curious to see if we draw it. We drew the Ezreal though. I think I was playing sloppy on that last turn. Because I think there's a chance that their stack, because they get the, I think they get the trigger first, because it's on their draw, their draw resolves before ours does. Legitimately no reason not to. Yeah. But whatever. I think my mentality, well, to be fair, I honestly just kind of forgot. I wanted to cast it on the turn where I knew I had lethal. I wasn't thinking about the round start effect. I was mostly thinking, if we draw, we're dead, but there is the fact that it rolls over first for your, whoever's turn it is draws first. So it would have been more correct to do it at the start, but I don't give a shit. And also, plus, I get to flex as my Shroom Queen RNG is better than yours. Thank you. I have an extra Vicar. Oh yeah, I needed to redeem that, actually. Alright. But on that note, I think I'm gonna head out for the evening. Thank you all for coming by today. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did as well. I'll be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific time for more Expeditions and Runeterra content. And then back also at 5 p.m. on Sunday. So back-to-back 5 p.m. Expeditions, viewer requests, so on and so forth. Gonna be hopefully working on the stream in the meantime with all of the changes that I mentioned at the start of the stream, and go from there. So thank you all for coming out. Have a great rest of your night. Happy weekend. Happy Saturday. Get some rest, everyone. Hope you're doing good. Good night.